It's the Fire Show, hosted by Yielding. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin'. And with our ghetto the news ain't a stopping.
What's happening? Listen, I was over here singing to myself and got choked. Almost cut myself out of here. But listen, y'all, it is Tuesday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, doing what we do, putting a link to the word on the street. It's your girl Yielded right here with the Fire Show, where we are every Tuesday. If this your first time, where you been? What you been doing? Why haven't you been here? Listen, I got some amazing people, but listen, check it out. Turn that beat up a little bit. Yeah. Every Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, bringing you a little blaze, little mess, little petty, little shade. I don't know. We're going to do it like we do every Tuesday. Got some amazing guests that are here with us on today. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to bring in our co-hosts to do what they do, which is basically keep me in line. I don't know why everybody feel like I'm out of order, but I don't like it. I don't like when people say I'm out of order. I don't like when people say you need to tone it down, shape it up, ship it out. I ain't doing none of that. I'm going to be who I is. I'm going to be what the Lord called me to be. And that is a yielded vessel, rendering all of the praise, glory unto him. So today is the Fire Show, y'all. So go ahead, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a frog. The Bible says he that has an ear, let him hear. Get him in the room, y'all. Yep. I'm on 1,000. I don't know why they playing it again. They must want me to sing it. It's the Fire Show. With my amazing co-host, Mike O in the building. What's up, Mike? Come on here.
Hey! Yeah. How y'all doing out there?
Michael, you got on your spectacles.
I sure do. How's everybody doing out there? I know I've been gone. I've been taking care of business.
Yeah. One more time. Catch the Lord.
Boy,
right on top.
You know my voice is still hoarse. I went to that game the other day.
We don't want to talk about it. We don't even want to talk about it. Yeah, don't come in here talking about no game. We ain't got time.
We ain't got time.
We got people in the church.
Yes,
we ain't talking about it.
Let's talk to them too.
We gonna talk to them.
Listen, y'all. It's Tuesday. Lorenzo's here. Mike O's here. Yielded is here. Yielded rocking her pink. I know y'all confused. Y'all don't know who I am without my yellow and my flames, but it's me. It's October. So I got on my pink. In recognition for breast cancer awareness.
I love the pink. I always rock mine inside my car. Always. It ain't breast month for me. It's breast year for me. Always cancer awareness.
All right, come on. And Lorenzo got on his blue.
I got my
what's your shirt say?
I don't like it.
That's what's up. So look, y'all.
I need a pink one.
Ooh, a pink one.
Dial 1-800. I don't like, and they'll send you one.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a 1-800 number now. By the way, you're gonna have to answer it, Lorenzo.
Thank you.
All right, listen, y'all. We are here, tapped in, locked in on Anointed Radio Network out of those Las Vegas streets. It's 4:00 here in Houston, Texas. It's 5:00 on the East Coast in New York, and it is what time o'clock over there? It's 2:00 in Vegas. Y'all still good and ready and working. Probably just not coming back from your lunch break, trying to keep your eyes open. But we off. We off work over here at this church, and they've been off over there on the East Coast, for those of you that work the 9 to 5s. But yes, y'all. So look, two amazing guests today. We ain't gonna talk about them just yet, but I'm super excited to know both of them. You all have met them both in one capacity of life to only discover that they are multifaceted. Y'all like that? I didn't make that one up. That was a good word today. But they have dimensions and layers to who they are and what God has called them to do in a day and time such as this. And so we're just going to talk with these ladies and see what they got going on, see what the Lord is allowing them to do in this earth and, what he's allowing them to render onto his people. But first, we're going to talk about these national holidays. And we ain't going to spend much time there because they're not that interesting today.
Well, we'll make it interesting.
Let's talk about it.
Oh, interesting.
One of them I don't even know if I can pronounce. So shout out to my boy over there, Mr. Critical. What's going on, Critical? How are you in these H-Town streets? Listen, we got a little cool weather in H-Town. They done about pull their snow boots out, and it's still just like 87 degrees or something. What's the temperature, Michael? They out here like it's
like
snow time. Oh, is it 90 something? I don't know. It's like it's 72 in my house.
But they promise.
It's 80. It's 87.
It's coming. Them 80s is coming.
It's 87 right now, Michael.
That's hot.
But the people out there with they fur coats on, they got the little fur around the collar and stuff. I saw a lady at the grocery store a while ago. Yeah, I nearby pushed her down in the produce. I'm like, ma'am, why do you have that on? Because I'm still in here with my flip-flops on.
Excuse me? What did you say? Excuse me? Hold on.
we get one day, a couple of hours sometimes, We wake up and it's like.
Do y'all even get snow?
Who? Us?
Yeah, in the can. It's spread on the windows. And you can frost your Christmas tree.
Hold up. You got to answer this. I'm sorry. You saying that Texas don't get no snow, period?
Oh, Texas does. We don't.
Houston don't.
You know how big Texas is?
I know. Okay. So Houston don't get any type of snow.
We get snow every once in a blue moon. Maybe 4 or 5 years we get some snow.
We got some. Was it last year before last? It fell on the ground and then it disappeared. It was like a magic act.
You roll up the snowball and it looks like it's got all the hairs in it because it's green.
Hey, what's the temperature in the wintertime?
About 33.
That's snow weather.
That's like before 10. But that's like 10 o'clock, and then by noon it's like 75.
Oh, I need to move to Texas. I mean to Houston, wherever. I mean, sheesh. We tired of shoveling.
Let me tell you something.
They say that, right, Yielded. They say that, and then they get here.
Yeah, I promise. Satan be sitting on the beltway. I seen him sitting on the beltway one day, just sitting there with an ice cooler. He was sitting there with an ice cooler, drinking water. I ain't lying. Look, I'm telling you, this weather out here in Houston. But this is the thing: you have to pack a bag and put it in your car, because if you leave home with winterwear on, by the time you go to lunch, you need to put on your flip-flops and your t-shirt because you didn't got hot because it's hot outside. I'm just saying.
There's some days, Lorenzo, that you take a shower and then you say, "Oh, I got to go check the mail." Then you go outside, check the mail. You got to take another shower when you come back in.
Look here. Shout out to my boy Critical. He's the originator of the nappy head. So if y'all ever hear me calling somebody a nappy head, that's where I got it from him. He always calling somebody nappy head.
The nappy head.
Nappy head. Uh-huh.
Can't call me nappy head.
Listen, you know I'll call you nappy head in a minute.
Can I ask y'all?
But let's get into these. What's that?
I don't like it too early. I don't know if I should be upset or what. I was out in public, and somebody that was with me grabbed the hat off my head and said, "I like your hat." So he proceeded to take off my hat. Should I be offended or not? I got
space.
Under the hat, it's messy.
But he was in your personal space. Why is he taking off your hat?
I don't know what to feel about this one, so I let it go. I don't like it.
So I mean, I guess that could be synonymous to people asking, "Can they touch my hair?"
Oh, I tell them go ahead.
By taking off my hat.
Yeah, this one lady asked me, "Can I touch your hair?" I said, "Sure, if I can slap you."
Oh,
that's an even trade.
Let us pray.
Yeah. Why would you feel like you want to? Yeah, amen.
Amen.
Why would you feel like you want to touch my hair? Let's get to these national holidays, y'all, and get out of here and get our guests in here. Y'all getting ready to go somewhere. I see it. I smell it. It is National World Octopus Day.
Ooh, I had some octopus when I was on the cruise, and it was good.
I like octopus.
I don't think they was talking about the food, just the animal. They don't want y'all to be eating the food and stuff.
Whoa,
the animals. Yeah, you know they want y'all to save them. Octopus. It says, oh my goodness, I'm not even gonna worry about the holiday. It's also National Dyslexia Day.
Yes,
it's National.
I mean, say it again.
National Face Your Fears Day. Yeah.
What's your fear? Biggest fear? Come on, real quick.
I'm fearless. I think that's my problem.
I have a fear.
What's that?
This is the craziest fear that everybody that knows me knows. It's strange. I can leave out of New York, going across the Delaware Memorial Bridge, but coming back, I'll be driving so slow. I don't know why. Because you see the bridge like 10 miles away, and you're like, I'm gonna have to cross this bridge. And they don't have no signs on the side of the bridge. It just seems like if a wind comes, your car is just gonna blow over into the water. I'll be like,
so you good going, but it's the coming back where you
get. Yeah. Figure that one out.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say I do have a couple, 2-3 things I'm scared of. It just kind of really makes no sense. So I don't know that I call them fears, but I'm not necessarily fond of parking garages. Really? So when I go in, I'm driving and ducking.
That's a new one.
Yeah. I like parking garages. I mean, and I used to drive a big SUV. And so I was always afraid that the roof was gonna drag because it had like the sports utility racks on the top and all that. The roof. I still duck in my car now. It's like I cringe. So if I gotta park across the street down the road and walk, I'm good. I'd just rather not park in the parking garage. So y'all out there in the church, what is your fear? Michael, what's yours? Come on.
I'm with Lorenzo. I kind of fear them bridges. That's my biggest fear is a bridge falling while I'm on it.
Oh, okay. All right. So have either of you driven across the Bunny-Care Spillway going into New Orleans?
Oh yeah.
That's the 25-mile bridge?
No.
Yeah. You nervous about that one?
I never drove, but I was in the passenger side, and when you get to the middle, you can't see nothing. Yeah, I'm not doing that no more.
That's that memorize that plate in front of you. Just stare. I just stare at that plate in front of me and just drive.
Just go.
So there's another bridge in New Orleans called the Huey P. Long, and it's probably just a car width wide. It's like if you were stopped on it, you couldn't open your doors. It's just that narrow. And one time I accidentally, somehow or another, ended up on the Huey P. Long. I'm telling you, I had 19 miles of traffic behind me because I was 10 and 2, and I was probably doing 10 or 2. One of the other.
Good. Try crossing. There's one in Florida called the Sunshine Skyway Bridge right there in Manatee County. And it's new. Well, it's about 30 years old now, but it's new because a boat hit it during the fog and it killed a lot of people. And I was young and I'm barely getting my license at that time.
Oh, so, wow. Okay.
Yeah, scared to death all the time.
You know the crazy part? This is the crazy part. We talking about going across bridges and being scared to cross bridges, right? But we would jump in the airplane faster than anything ever.
You know what I'm talking about?
Airplane and go.
We would.
I'm talking about I'm on one at least twice a month. But that parking garage, takes me. Look at here. We gonna get ready to bring our guests in because this one already done started. Shout out to Cousin Al. Yeah, we ain't gonna even worry about it.
Okay, good.
I'm done.
Well,
Cousin Al says his biggest fear is gumbo that has white gravy and octopus in it. Cousin Al, that sounds like, first of all, it's spoiled. Oh. And second of all, it sounds like you shouldn't be eating it. That's what that sounds like. Oh. And on that note, I think we just need to go on and bring our guest in so we can get ready to get to this news because I can't with Cousin Al. I cannot.
Right.
Y'all not praying enough, saints. Y'all go ahead, like and share this video. If you can see me waving my hand, share the video on your page. Let your cousins and friends know that we are here with the FIYAH Show. Got Lorenzo, got Mike O, got some guests coming in out of the vestibule. They sitting in the foyer at a church and they getting ready to come in here, and we getting ready to share a little bit of look. The sister's over there giggling. She didn't know she was in the vestibule, the foyer of the church. You know, we bougie. We don't have a lobby. We got the foyer of the vestibule. The saints is out there waiting. They are there waiting with, you know, in the hallway. They got the umbrella rack. If you got a bougie church, they got an umbrella rack. No, okay, don't worry about it. So go on and bring our guest in. She done put her umbrella down and all that good jazz. What's up? Lorenzo, you bring guests into the church?
Bring the guests into the church.
You ain't say welcome once. You ain't say welcome twice. You ain't say welcome name 3 times to Christ. You ain't said none of that. Take her back out and introduce her. Take her back. Bring her outside, woman of God. Okay, bring her back in, Lorenzo.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are glad to bring Dr. Margaret Grant Menard to the station. Welcome. Give her a great fire hand clap as she comes to the vestibule. There she is. Hey, Doc.
Welcome. You better.
Hey, stop.
It's done quickened her spirit. Welcome again to the FIYAH Show. To the FIYAH Show, you are no stranger. Been here about 2, 3, maybe 47, 50 times. I don't remember, but she been here before. And so she is no stranger here, y'all. We're going to delve down into who she is in just a little bit, but we always, Dr. Is it Maynard or Maynard?
Maynard.
Yeah,
anyway, I know you're talking about
Dr. Margaret. Dr. Margaret. We're gonna get that doctor, but we're gonna go Dr. Margaret because I'm gonna butcher.
You still messed up. It's Margaret.
Margarita?
Yeah. My mama was trying to be fancy.
Okay, we're gonna go back to Dr. Maynard. Better yet, we're just gonna say Doc.
That's all right, Doc. That's all right right there.
Because we're gonna call you that now. You earned it. We're gonna give it to you. We're gonna honor it.
Thank you.
Doctor, give me the news. They got a bad case. Oh, sorry.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So we always bring all of the guests in because we want them to partake in the news, because we want them to be informed what's going on in the world around them. We are dedicated to bringing you the news week after week. It just so happens that our newscaster is ghetto. So hence the dedicated news. Ghetto, dedicated.
Okay.
That's in the dictionary. It's in the Yielded's dictionary. Webster got his own, so do I. He's no better than me. You understand? So we always bring you all in so that y'all can witness the news and so that we can laugh at your expressions when Cousin Al gives us the news. So yeah, you ready, Doc? You ready?
I'm ready.
Did you pray, Doc?
She's not ready. She ain't ready.
Yeah, just pray. Just get your oil and rub it on the screen. Rub your oil on the screen. Let the saints know. Rub your blessing oil. You know, it's some oil things going on. Oh, hey, it's some oil things going on right now. But this oil, your blessing oil. All right, come on.
What kind of oil is that? Olive oil.
This
Earl.
That's the
he was Catholic.
Oh,
push the button. Hey, you better douse that holy water. Hey. Look, you know what that makes me think of when I say that. I'm when I see them doing that.
What's that?
I don't know why I think of a dollop of Daisy. Y'all don't know the dollop of Daisy? That's the sour cream. They say just a dab of do. The dollop of Daisy. A dollop of Daisy. Anyway, okay. Lorenzo, why you ain't pushed the button?
Because we gonna bring
her off.
Push the button. Push the button.
News.
Push the button. Push the button.
Whoa.
Let me tell y'all something. Now, this is the day that the Lord has made. I'm not rejoicing. I'm not glad in it. Now, I don't mind y'all sending stuff to the P.O. box. I don't mind y'all sending stuff, saying, hey, Al, we see what you're doing. Here's a little gift card to Subway. Go get you a sandwich. Here's a little gift card to Papa Dough. Go get you a shrimp or two. But do not send me some psychosis medication talking about you need help. That ain't what. Roll my intro. Wait. Don't roll my intro. I didn't even introduce myself. It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the FIYAH Show with your dedicated news. The news you can use, the top 3 news stories of the week. Roll my intro. Now that's how you do it. Roll my.
Lord help him. Somebody sent the man some pills.
Let's jump right into it. Number three. Beyonce is back in headlines, y'all. They saying, this country music thing is really serious. It's like almost like a fraternity, KKK sorority. I don't know what's going on over there. It's pretty tough to get in over there. And so somebody from the country side of the music world decided they wanted to, elaborate on why Beyonce probably wasn't nominated for an award. So this is what they had to say. Check it out.
So nervous. I'm so nervous.
If you're gonna make country albums, come into our world and be country with us a little bit. Like Beyonce can do exactly what she wants to. She's probably the biggest star in music. But come to an award show and high five us and have fun and get in the family too. And I'm not saying she didn't do that. I didn't know. I didn't never see,
I understand.
But country music's a lot about family, and then there's still but it ain't always family too. We get pissed at each other too.
I hear him. I get what he's saying. I get it. Come be a part of the community. Come over here, dip a little tobacco, put it under your tongue and spit. I get it. You say, come on, put your boots on, do it with your boots on, put your hat on. Come. But my thing is this, just because I do that makes me a part of your world. Is that what we're saying here? Like, if so, I'm bilingual. And 50% Hispanic. Because I think my grandma was Hispanic. And Mr. Melindo, como pero abandonado. Can I come over? Can I say I'm a part now?
I cannot.
Well, who makes the rules with this stuff? My thing is, if the woman had a good CD and it was a country album and it identified, she sung a Dolly Parton song. So Dolly Parton wasn't country? I don't know. I ain't in the beehive. I ain't in the wasp nest. I ain't in nothing. So all I got to say is this. Let's just be fair about it. Because if that's the case, again, Christian Rock not finna just come over in the gospel community and win 5 Stellas. I want her to be an usher at the door. A deacon.
I cannot.
All right. Speaking of rules and norms. Number 2, y'all, the gender reveals. Y'all know I've been telling y'all about these gender reveals. Y'all going too far with it. Y'all doing too much. Can we get a simple balloon pop, a simple cake cut? If it's blue or pink, we know it's a boy or a girl. Y'all, and half of these kids these days change their mind when they 12 anyway. A region reveal. Most of them come back to me. I ain't no girl no more. I'm a boy. I ain't no boy no more. I'm a dog. Y'all got all these. Listen, I saw something that just told my spirit of it. It was like my spirit did this. It did that. Like Cleo on Set It Off. It went. Anyway, I didn't like it. I'm just saying that I didn't like what I saw. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe it was creative, but to me it was just sometimes it could be too much. Check this out.
Wait.
Oh, he gonna fight the night with Junior. Turn him up. Oh, look at the leg. Where he going? Where he going?
Now that wasn't dedicated. That was just ghetto. Not the cated part. Ghetto. And I don't know. I don't know why it took all that. And then when he slid under the bus, like, what? What? Birth control for everybody. Free birth control. Free birth control.
Pretty much.
Put my robe on for this one. So number one news story of the week. Listen, y'all, this is crazy. The number one news story, I had to get my robe. I had to get my robe because I'm judging. Young lady, a mother, wanted to take her children to the fair. She said that she didn't have the finances to do so, but she said her children still deserve to go to the fair. And she said, instead of, working a second job, doing a few door dashes, she was talking to this dude online who she knew would basically pay for everything. And he did. He did the whole baby kids plot. Y'all know you take your bad kids out there so you can make a good impression on the lady. And the lady went on social media because she was upset that the guy asked her to come over after she put the kids to sleep. She said that was inappropriate behavior, and basically said that she don't know what he think this is, but she's not attracted to him. Y'all got to be careful. Y'all gonna wind up unalive. That's what y'all gonna end up doing. Y'all better stop all this foolishness. But people online was criticizing, saying, hey, you should never went out with that man if you ain't like him for real. Like, you wasting his time and you got him paying for your children to go get a candy apple and a cotton candy. Yeah, he should be upset. This is what she had to say.
People, at the end of the day, I did what I had to do as a mother. My kids should not go without living life because I can't afford to do something. Like earlier that week, my baby daddy had gave me like $300, but I had to get my hair and stuff done. It's only messed up now because I slept on it. I had to get my hair, lashes, nails, and stuff done. So that's what I had to use the money from him for. My kids made good grades and everything in school, and they wanted to go to the fair, and they deserved it. So I seen an opportunity with old dude. Like, okay, he been in my inbox and stuff. He been begging me to go out, to take me out and stuff like that. So I gave him my number, conversed with him a little bit, and I invited him out to the fair because I knew he was the type of person that was going to pay for it. So all I did was did what I had to do as a mama to make sure my kids can enjoy themselves. So I don't care how y'all look at me and how y'all judge me. I am a good mother. It's a lot of moms that wouldn't even do what I do to make my kids happy. I am a good mom. Like, I don't want to. I'm not attracted to him. I did what I had to do.
So now the question becomes, who's right or wrong? Who's right or wrong in the situation? I mean, if you wasn't attracted to the dude, you ain't want to do with the dude, but you used him. And did she say that she used the baby daddy money that he was going to get her children because she had to get her nails did and her hair done, and it was nappy, and she laid on it? You know what? What y'all think? That's all I got to say about that, because
ghetto.
They gonna see her on the news, and I ain't gonna even cry, send a flower or a GoFundMe $1. No, because she ain't have no business doing that man like that. That's just how I feel. That's just my opinion. But y'all a little more saved and medicated than me. All right, this has been your boy Cousin L with your dedicated news. Yielded. Back to you.
Whitney Houston mama done died.
What? Oh, hold on. See, every week, y'all, this is straight off the presses, straight from the medical examiner's mouth. Sissy Houston has passed away. Y'all know she's the mother of Whitney Houston. She's a singer. And I tell you, man, it's just like our legends are leaving. Literally, our legends are marching up Zion's King's Highway. It's crazy out here, man. We just got to keep praying, and we got to keep everybody who's still here lifted. So, Sissy Houston, this is for you. This is just something I do for the elders when they leave here.
It says you wake up and you don't know if you're going to sleep that night. We living in perilous
on behalf
time.
Of the FIYAH Show and
My God.
the dedicated news, we send our condolences to the family of Sissy Houston. Wow. What a life. Back to y'all in the studio.
I don't know how to feel that this boy done sprayed that body spray.
He had that guy on there that looked like Flavor Flav and MC Hammer collided.
Yeah.
Obviously, them pills in that bottle has not been consumed. No. Al, please, I beseech you, brethren, in the name of Christ, take your medicine.
Yes, take the red and the blue pill. Take them both.
All of them. Take your back doses, because clearly you need it to build up your tolerance in your system. Listen, y'all, that has been our dedicated news. I'm not even sure where to go, how to feel after any or all of that. Yeah,
let's talk about something from the dedicated news. Let's talk about
Doc. Did you pray?
Yeah.
I was saying prayers and more prayers as he was going along. Yeah.
What you got, Lorenzo?
She paid $300 for her hair.
Her hair, her nails, and yeah.
But the kids wanted to go to the carnival.
Don't worry about that. They
deserve to go.
There's more.
But yet she went to spend the money on getting her hair, nails, and feet, whatever done. Instead of saying, okay, you know what? Let me just take my kids. Let me put a baseball cap on and just go. Like,
excuse me.
I'm saying,
are you coming for me?
Don't shake.
I'm just saying.
I'm not.
Nappy head.
I'm saying, like, she put $300 on the hair, nails, and everything, and then it's like, oh, but my kids deserve this. My kids deserve that. So then she goes out and uses an older gentleman to pay for her. And like, come on, like.
But Lorenzo, how is she gonna take her kids to the fair if her hair, her nails, and her feet are not done? I mean, who leaves home like that?
Not me.
First and foremost, this new age stuff is just ridiculous because if you got kids, you are second. You're not first anymore. Your kids.
But she the oldest. She the oldest. Y'all pray. Beauty Supply or Party City got $10 wigs. I'm so outdone. And Lorenzo kicked himself out. He just left the building.
But Al asked a good question. Al asked a really good question. Who's to blame?
Who's to blame?
Who's to blame?
I'll let the ladies go first. Go ahead, ladies. Go ahead, doctor.
The young lady. She basically saw an opportunity. She already knew where her heart was. She preferred to take the money that she get for the children. Right, because that wasn't her money either.
What?
She took the children's money. Okay, and then in taking the children's money, she took the man's money. So she just was taking everybody's money, so that her situation could be satisfied. That's the way I see it. She wrong on the left.
She felt bad in that video. You think she really felt bad making that video?
No.
Yeah, because they was talking about it, not because she took the money.
No, she was fake crying.
Oh, she was fake crying.
Cry me a river.
Crying. She was crying. She was fake crying.
Dr. Maynard, if you say cheering and crying in one more time, I'm gonna think you from the same place she was from.
She got your book.
Cheering. She was cheering. She and she was crying.
Listen. So how many of y'all picked up she was from New Orleans?
I thought she invested in your book.
That money I had got for my baby daddy. My baby daddy had it was over. But so y'all trying to say bruh man ain't got no blame?
First of all,
he knew what he was gonna get. She never defined her payment.
She never defined her.
She never said what she did for it. She just kept on saying, I did what I had to do.
She went to the fair because she didn't go by him.
Oh, you don't have to go to the fair to take his money.
But she went to the fair to be with him. That's all she gave him.
Yes.
So he can come and pay for the children.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I feel like, I mean, she did wrong. I'm gonna say that. Granted, we understand she's wrong, but he put on his sucker hat and went for it.
Yeah. How many does it take to tango?
Yeah, but the thing about it, he probably didn't even know. He probably thought she really liked him because she probably put that real good game on it, and boom,
she had that hair did.
First of all, she said he was an older man. So that means you done been around the block 2 or 3 or 4 times. And listen, ain't nothing worse than a fool than an old fool. Don't be foolish and old. The two don't mix. Anyway,
idiots. Useful idiots.
Yeah, blocked his whole face.
So is that why the clown? Listen, you put the right face on him, a clown. Whoever put the face on him, that was the right one, the clown. Because he painted his face up and went to the party for the circus. He went right home to the fair.
He was bozo.
But the thing is, he probably did not know that she was playing that game. She probably gave him the whole, let's go out, let's take the kids. Who did she? But if she would have been straightforward up front, say, listen, I spent $300 to get my hair done and my feet and my nails done, but I need somebody to.
She got him dead. First of all, she got him dead.
Oh,
she got him dead. And listen, Dr. Maynard has never met her and knew that she was fake crying. She ain't sent her damn text message. But why brother man ain't knew she was faking? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Because she wasn't fake crying, and then she was telling him all the things that he wanted to hear.
But he should have knew she was a fake and a phony and a fraud. That's all I'm saying. You could identify it from one.
She was lying, but he thought she was testifying.
And then he thought he was going to be satisfying.
And he lifted his hands and he received nothing.
I received
nothing.
Doing this.
He came back empty. Listen, but that's the thing. That's
she knew it before she went out.
Yes,
I'm gonna be honest and truthful
the whole way.
I'm gonna be honest and truthful. You seeing me was pay enough. Not that you can pay to see me, but if you saw me from my inbox, my messenger, then you got what you paid for. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, the first.
She called him a simp online and said he was thirsty. Oh, okay. We're not even gonna talk about her no more.
Okay, let's.
She blew it.
So, for those of you that are watching, who was wrong, him or her?
Yes, him or her. And why? Who was wrong? Please let
him
us
or
know.
her. Him or me. Him or that's a song. Wrong church. Him or who was wrong? Him or her? Who was wrong? And why? Tell us why. Tell us why. I think he was wrong for playing trick games. That's what I think.
You think
you get what you got, bro? Why you in somebody's DM trying to take them out? First of all,
that's part of online dating nowadays. This is what
nobody said they was online dating. She said they were on. Was it online dating or did I miss it?
No, this is a part of online dating. It's a part of it. They go to the DMs, the IGMs, the BFMs, or the whatever. They just
set it up.
Inbox.
So first of all, I'm offended when you slip in my DM. That's just like walking up and whispering in my ear. I didn't invite you there. Don't do that.
How you doing?
Yeah, don't do that. and then you slide in my DM, and it's a few letters missing. That's what I realized. Yeah, it's a DUMB. And it's like no.
How you doing?
They make it up.
I'm not doing it.
But hold on, she replied instead of saying, "Hey man, stop messing with me," she said, "Hey man, meet me at the fair and bring your wallet."
Well,
and then when it was all said and done, and them little baby tummies is full, and now they're going to sleep. Hey, what do you say? Come over for a little while, have a drink or two. I don't think so.
Well, he got what he got.
Look. There's a question.
Should women use from the baby should women use money from their baby daddy to get their hair and nails done?
Baby daddy.
From their baby daddy. From their baby daddy.
Cut that sentence real short. Should women use money? That's it. Should they use it? Or put it to use?
I'm gonna say this. Now I don't know her case, but it sounds a little shady to me. But every now and then when that $13 trickle in on my child support card.
But see, not every woman gets the $13.
And when that $13 hit my
full amount,
he keep getting kicked out to church on his own. Listen, when that $13 hit my child support card, I'm going to get me a cup of coffee or a smoothie.
Okay. But what about when that 500 or that 300 hits in?
I'll call you when that happens, okay?
Well, she didn't call. She told you what she did with hers.
She sure did. She kept.
No, I'm gonna call you and tell you what happened when it 500 hit mine.
I want you to call me before that happened.
She told the world.
Yeah.
You gotta respect her gangster, because she told it.
She
kept it 100.
Hey, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go out on a limb right now and say she gonna do it again soon.
I'm with Al. She couldn't go because she ain't had no babysitter. Should have made him pay for one. That's all I'm saying. So here's the question. Was she wrong for taking his money? Was he wrong for giving her his money? Who was wrong? Why? And then another question. Should a mother use money from the dad for anything she'd like? That's the question. Should she use it how she wants?
Down to do whatever she wants with that money, and she shouldn't even need that $13.
As long as the kids have what they need,
yes,
she should make certain that she utilize the funds to their best interest.
Thank you, Dr. Maynard.
Child, I swipe that card wherever I want to.
It's $13. When you ain't swiping it too many places. Probably
listen, and if I let 6 months pass up, I can take us to dinner.
Oh well,
you might.
If you do it monthly, you be at Starbucks.
We go get 4 for 4s. You heard me?
4 for 4. 4 for 4.
Listen, y'all. Again, we're having an amazing time here on the FIYAH Show. As you can see, Al has stirred a stick in a pile of stink, and we are rolling with this. Was that number one story? That was the number one story. So yeah. Listen, y'all go find the story. The young lady swindled the man. The man gave a woman. He was. I don't even know how to describe it. The man was DMing and got duped at the fair with the churn after she got her hair did, her nails did. But y'all, back here we have. Oh my goodness, I cannot. That's a business idea. Babysitter.
I agree. I agree. That's a good business idea. I think we should start it.
I like that.
Al, we are already concerned about the kids you watching every day at the schoolhouse. Al is an educator, Dr. Maynard. He is in there teaching the people cheering. Y'all pray for the cheering.
Not children. Cheering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pray. And
what age group?
Al, is it 5th grade? I think. What grade is your children? All I know is his parents be like the lady I know y'all saw going around on social media at the bus stop.
They still look up.
Are you in New York City?
Y'all saw. I don't know where it was. Y'all saw her. She was out there with her Lady Fruit de Looms on.
Yeah.
Yeah. He 5th grade. Yeah, but yeah, so that's what his parents are like. So you can imagine the children. But Lorenzo, you have had the pleasure and the privilege of inviting and bringing Dr. Maynard onto the FIYAH Show today. We saw this lovely caption going around, talking about mentally beautiful. And Dr. Maynard, we're going to let you first off. I could introduce you, but I'm going to butcher it because first of all, I can't say your name correctly because I went to the school for the ungifted. And so just tell us a little bit first about who you are, where you're located, and you know, about your just your early life. And then we'll dive down into who you are and this Eye of Sin magazine and all of this good stuff that the Lord has gifted you with. So come on in, Dr. Maynard, and welcome again to the FIYAH Show.
All right. So I'm Dr. Margaret Grant Maynard, and I'm originally from New York State, currently residing in Ohio. Been an entrepreneur for as long as I can remember. Did daycare, started a daycare in New York City and kind of operated there for like 15 years. I'm from Manhattan, Harlemite, so I'm always repping New York City born and raised. So even though I am no longer in New York City, I am a native New Yorker. Yes, always. So just kind of shifted, got into publications, started doing, as an author, in addition to bringing others from, being not being an author and kind of helping them along their journeys. Got introduced to another young lady, kind of introduced me to the avenue of publications for magazines. And I don't know, I wonder why I never thought about that. And just sort of began to prepare, tapped into it, and been doing it ever since.
Wow. That's
awesome.
Welcome, New Yorker. My fellow New Yorker. Hey.
I knew he couldn't wait to say it. He was over there just bucking up.
Yeah. Everything great comes from New York.
Yeah. What borough are you in? What borough? What borough are you repping?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
In the house. Queens.
Look.
Go to all five of them.
I am reformed, but I can be good if I need to be. I'm saying,
look, it ain't taking much to slide right back into it. I'm telling you. Be you delivered. Be you delivered.
He brought out the megaphone.
I'm trying to tell you.
Sure you're here.
Bronx. Sorry. All right.
Once you're born and bred in New York, I don't care where you go. That New York come out in you.
Yes.
Yielded. You notice his accent changed a little bit.
I'm telling you, he got all the way in New York.
New York on
you. My man's.
My man's in them.
Yes.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Chop cheese. Come on.
That's right. They don't know about that here in Ohio. Chop cheese. What you know about that? I'm sorry. Okay, y'all got you. Okay, I'm gonna.
And now back to you in the studio. I'm telling you, baby, New York came. Yeah.
All right.
Hello. Hi. Can you see us? Michael, can they see us, Michael?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like a nice glass of unsweet tea and some bacon, egg, and cheese.
Exactly. Bacon, egg, and cheese. It's bacon, egg, and cheese. It's one word. It ain't bacon, egg, and cheese.
You got it. It's all one word.
Say it again.
That's
bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. All one word.
Bacon,
one word.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Much better. Yeah. Okay.
Not. So, Michael, like every show, you have a signature something. The other week, it was the broken reflections. Now you got the bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. There it is.
I cannot. Michael.
Dr. Maynard.
Yes.
So, ISN Magazine.
Okay, I'm done.
I cannot. ISN Magazine. I actually met Dr. Maynard maybe 3 years ago?
Yes.
About 3 years ago. We was back to back, literally on the red carpet in Atlanta, Georgia at the Spin Awards. And we was just bumping into each other and backing up and bumping into each other. And we was doing our thing out there, and she was interviewing, I was interviewing, and I turned around and I say, we got to connect. She said, yeah, we got to connect. She said, I want to put you in my magazine. I said, I want to bring you on my show. And boom, there it was. And those things happen. And we just kind of been connected and following each other ever since. This ISN magazine. So as I'm talking, stuff just pops up on the screen there. So she put me in the magazine another time before that one, or maybe two more times before that one. But yeah, get that out of there, Lorenzo. So, y'all, this is Dr. Maynard, who stuck me on the cover of the ISN magazine. I was so excited. It was my birthday month. I was out here feeling like a superstar. I didn't feel like my back was big or nothing. I mean, I felt beautiful on that magazine. Put it back up there, Lorenzo. Put it back. Look how cute I was.
It's beautiful.
I was cute. Look at it. I was cute. And then she had put the words like almost matched the color of my hair. And then then she had blended my fatty and my back into the back of the magazine, and so you couldn't even see it. I was looking slim, baby. Hourglass Coke bottle, you heard me? I'm telling you. Okay, now take it away. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away.
I know she a mess.
So, Dr. Maynard, you said somebody introduced you to this magazine publication situation, all of that. I have to ask about ISN just because the name itself says a lot. Mm-hmm. So tell us about that, where that came from, and all of that good stuff. And but I was mentally beautiful. That I brought that back to the magazine and the topic. I brought that back to the topic.
But I will say that ISN, it is representing what it sounds like, and that's nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up, right? That is in Christ first, right? Because for me, it's that is the foundation for everything in which I do or move, right? It also is to be reflective for those who are busting their hump every single day. They out here and they really, really trying to get it in. And many of them are doing great things. However, they really don't get the attention many times because they may not know or be in a certain circle or just do not have the means to be on certain kinds of platforms. So God has blessed me that ISN has been gifted with the presence of many different celebrities who will come on, put themselves on the cover, and that gives those parties who are in the middle an opportunity to get the spotlight that they would not in any other way be able to receive. So it's not about what you do, it's about leveling up daily and how you do what you do, how you get there.
Nice. That's it. That's what's up. Listen, it's a blessing to have such a platform to be able, like you say, to share what others do. And the first time that I was in, I think Dr. Everett Drake was on the cover, and I was like, "Oh, I got to get in that thing right there." And I don't even remember what the first one was, but I was, you put one of the comedy shows I think in there, and we were super excited to be in the inside with the cover with Mr. A-Man goes right there. Shout out to my good friend Dr. Everett Drake. I saw him this past weekend in Nashville. But being able to be in there, it was like, ooh, we in a magazine. And I was showing it to everybody. And the first thing that I could think that I thought about was back in the day when we used to get the little publications that people don't really get anymore and don't do a whole lot. And I don't even know if they still print them. Honestly, I don't know. Jet magazines. I remember my brother used to take the swimsuit model, and he had them all over his wall. Speaking of my brother, shout out to my mama's daughter. She's in the church. She's in the church. But my brother used to take the women out of the middle of the magazine and put them on his wall, the swimsuit model. And so I was like, somebody can take me out the magazine and put me on their wall. But I mean, I ain't have on a swimsuit and I ain't had no swimsuit body. But, I'm just saying, I was feeling like swimsuit issue material. I was feeling good. So y'all saying
I gotta go take something off my wall real quick. Hold on.
So see, look at that. Look, now that can go on your coffee table. You remember back in the day, you go to people's house, they had the magazines on the coffee table.
Coffee table.
Yeah, on the coffee table. They have them in the center of the J. You don't know nothing about it. You don't know nothing about the J. You don't know nothing about the J.
Spell that.
Yeah, spell that.
EDDAJ.
What that is?
Lorenzo, confirm that.
What that is?
Now y'all know. Put this thing off of here. Now y'all know everybody had them little octagon shelves in their house, and they had the little glass in each little.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
I ain't know what they call it. It was called "Don't Touch This."
That's what it was.
Come on,
my grandmama's house. That's what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
Look, my mama daughter said she need one of them on the wall. I'm not sure why she didn't order it when it was for sale. You probably can go back and get one.
Hold on.
So
that again. That's English too, and I don't know it. What is it?
Yeah, J.
J.
Hey Siri, how do you spell J?
Now we gonna listen to Siri.
What Siri say?
Siri on the fire show.
Hey Siri, how do you spell J?
Here we go.
AJ.
Oh, she think I'm saying that's my Nacogdoches and New Orleans twang that she
Siri said, can you please speak English? That's right. You have that English. That how would you like me to say J?
J.
So now my sister gonna be hood and call it a curio cabinet.
A curio cabinet.
Hey.
What?
So y'all don't know what a curio cabinet is either?
Yes, I know what a curio cabinet is.
I was fixing to say, good gracious alive, we was bougie then.
Hold on, I don't.
My grandmama had that stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. So it's like
had that. Yeah.
Some of them be wooden and they have them in the corner. They like shaped like a triangle and they fit in the corner and they put whatnots in them. My mama had a bunch of little. My mama had a bunch of. My mama had a little bunch of little nigglets in hers, and I don't think I'm supposed to say that. I'm sorry.
The views expressed by Yielded on the Fire Show is those of just Yielded, not of the Fire Show.
Or Anointed Radio Network.
That's a disclaimer.
I'm sorry. That's strictly my opinion. Is what but there's the little black figurines.
Some of them others. Yeah.
She had a little ancient mama. She had a little black chef, a chef with the cooking outfit on.
A whole bunch of them.
Oh my God!
Yeah, they worth a lot of money. A lot of money
I
now.
got a whole slew of them.
Sister, did you keep your mama little black people?
Little black people. I'm done. Okay.
So
figurines. Just say figurines. Just the figurines.
But there was the figurines could be anything. She just had a bunch of little black, and she had the old man with the pipe sitting on the bench, and the little kids sitting beside, and he had the little nappy beard.
Were they the porcelain ones? The porcelains?
Yes. And she wants somebody. She wants somebody to dust all that stuff.
What hood are y'all from? We didn't have that in my hood.
Y'all probably had maracas and a little porcelain mariachi bands or something.
We had the candles.
With the Hail Marys on them.
Yeah. Don't touch a candle.
Mighty God. But anyways, back to the ISN magazine. Y'all get off on 10. Al, send us all some of them pills you got. Because clearly we all need them. Send Lorenzo 3, send Mike 2, and me and Dr. Maynard are gonna have for one. Just
I can't.
Look at here. Look, my mom passed away in January. My sister inherited all them little. She got all them little mini black peoples. Sister, if you get rid of them, let me borrow some money. Because Lorenzo say they worth something right now.
Yeah, what's the ones if they're not cracked or any damage to them? Yeah.
Oh, they wasn't cracked. And they good and clean too. Because my mom used to make us clean all them little things.
Oh. There you go.
Now, one more thing, and I'm gonna get back to ISN magazine. Sister, do you still have that big wooden fork and spoon that was on your mama's kitchen wall?
Ooh.
Yeah, first and foremost, she's getting me because she keeps saying, sister, yo mama.
That's my mama daughter.
Yeah, okay. That's your mama daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
You'll get to meet my mama's daughter on the 19th.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah. Anyway, Dr. Maynard, ISN magazine. You have opened up this platform that is amazing to every. This girl still got that stuff. Lord Jesus.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But so you've opened up this platform, extended this opportunity to other people in your goals and your hopes and your endeavors for allowing these people to have this kind of shine. I heard you say they don't usually have the monies, not aware, and all of those kinds of things. How do you feel that is your gifting in the kingdom? How does that influence or cause spiritual influence, if I should ask?
I know my calling, and I am called to be a platform, whatever that platform be it any particular shows that I host or any kind of events, and I put people on that way, be it that they sing or whatever it is that they're bringing to the table. So I've always been someone who bring others to the forefront. But I'm trying to begin to kind of turn that around because I'm sorry, guys, that just went off to remind me to come in here because I had it set wrong. Remember I told you I checked.
Yes.
If my EST matched up with the C, was it CST?
CST.
Oh, get a note in your throat and sing it, sis. I heard it.
But
stop singing that out confusing the people.
No singing. But honestly, I really, really do love what I do and bringing people to the forefront. So that's just my call, to be able to bring people to the forefront. So it's not a new place. It's always been for me, even in my youth. And God has always opened doorways for me. And I'm just one of them people who I just kind of, if a door crack for me and I can get my foot in, then I get a little bit more in. And when I get all the way in, I try to hold up the door open as long as I can, so I can get a few more folk in. You know what I mean? It would be great if everybody thought that way.
Man, that's a blessing. And that definitely, I'm sorry, go ahead, Lorenzo. You had something?
I said that's really such a blessing. And I just wanted to share, because I don't know if anybody really understands what she's capable of doing, because she's the editor-in-chief of the I Ascend magazine. I just want to show the people the website, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Show the people the website. My brothers has been on there. Everybody been on there. I got. Oh, come on here, Mr. Dr. J. Come on, Dr. J. Give us some more of the screen or something. We only getting half the people. They got the legs. The legs is cut off.
It's a big screen.
Yeah, give us all that. Scroll on through there. Lady J. And the thing that's crazy, I recognize most of these people on here. Keep going. Can you go to where she had the catalog of all the old publications?
That's probably gonna be, and you're gonna hit the store. Hit that drop down for the store and go to previous magazines.
Uh-oh.
You better know this website. You act like it's yours or something. my mama daughter said, can she still get mine?
Yes.
Oh, come on, Lamont Sanders. Come on. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Come on. Every day of my life. I just saw him in Nashville this past week as well. All right, keep going. Who else on there? All right. Latrice Pace. All right, Mike C. That's like Mike O right there. Oh, come on, Miss Tiffany.
Oh, that's the rapper.
Yeah, she a beast out in them rap streets too. Oh, come on here, Kenton Jones. All right. Who else embraced this?
Gentleman from, what is that movie? The what's that African movie? What that is? What them people name is? Wakanda. Yeah.
Wakanda.
Okay, come on here. What's his name? I can't read it. Something J.
J Wells.
J Wells.
Wells. Okay. All right. Come on. Keep scrolling. Scroll on. Keep going. Let's see who else we see that's been graced the covers. Come on. Mikey D.
Mikey D.
All right, keep it going.
And so it's not just pointing out, it's not just singers or rappers. You're seeing those who are actual artists. I'm talking about painting artists. Kaz, we just passed Kaz. He was with the hip hop issue. So we try to deal with any and all facets of any kind of skill and or talent, be it business, like I said, artistry.
Stay right there.
Dancing, whatever it is that you bring to the table.
Stay right there. Go back up. Go back. We don't want to see the big bald bearded brother of mine. We don't want to go there yet. So this gentleman right here, I probably pressed charges on me from last year's Spin Awards because that's Jacarius Johnson from the Oval. He had snacks and he sat in front of me and I could smell. I said, who eating Doritos? And he instantly looked over his shoulder. He said, shh, be quiet. I said, that mean it's you. I smell it on your breath. I said, give me a Dorito. He said, shh. I said, stop getting you. I'm steady smelling the Doritos. Give me some. So he gonna take them and put them in his nice tailor-made suit coat and put them in his lapel jacket in the inside. And so me with my nice friendly self reached over his shoulder. I'm behind him, right? And I reached over and smashed his chips. I said, now you got crumbs. Now you got crumbs with your little stingy self. And he looked at me like, I cannot believe this lady just crushed up all my chips.
He's gonna send you his cleaning bill.
Listen, they were still in the bag. And I
yielded. Who says, hey man, Give me a Dorito.
She's like, give me some of that snack.
You sit in an award show that is being live recorded, knowing we got to take and redo and go back and take and redo and eat snacks and don't share them, which means we've been there all day. And you gonna have Dorito breath in the midst of a live recording and not share them? Are you kidding me?
I could give you the Doritos.
Look, he took that and stuck it in his lapel pocket. I said, "Oh, that's okay." As my hand came down over his shoulder, and I say, "Crunch, crunch." So look, right later on in the show, he gonna turn around like this. Come on.
Look, he still ate them. Did he share any?
And look, I thumped the bag.
He said, "I got crumbs. I got crumbs."
Crumbs in his mouth. I thumped the bag and everything. Crumbs went everywhere, bro. I'm like, yeah. So he probably pressed charges. He probably
nothing for you.
He's shit. He's like, you ain't getting none of these snacks, not today.
And then when now this will probably press charges. The young lady that was with him, not the lady that was in the show with him, but I guess maybe an assistant or somebody of theirs. She was sitting like 2 seats over from him. When they called my name, I got up and I was so excited because I had won, and my hand had grabbed her ponytail. And okay, so Dr. Maynard. Okay, who else is on here? Who else is on there? What's up, Sean Lee House in Kansas City? See you, girl. Keep scrolling, Lorenzo. I saw my big bearded bald brother on there. What's up? What's cracking? What's cracking, planet Earth? It's your boy Griff. So you've given this platform, extended this platform to all. Come on, is that Raph? No, that ain't Raph. That's Raheem. Yeah, Raheem. I just saw the hat. Come on, Raheem. Oh, hey, I'm in that one right there. I'm in that one, in the red one. I'm in there. I'm in that one. I'm in there. I bet you can't open it up.
Are you in that one?
I'm in that one. I bet you can't open it. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Shout out to Apostle Vera Howard on there. But no, seriously, you've extended this amazing platform to all these amazing people. And the one thing that I hear in this is, like I heard you say, if you get a foot in the door, a pinky toe, you're going to open it up just enough to allow others in. And that says to me that, first of all, that's not a lot, that we don't see that happening a lot. But what I see and hear in that is that you know and understand that what God has for you is for you. Absolutely. And sometimes we as a people get so caught up on thinking that it's all about me. It's all for me. If I give you one of my 30, then I ain't gonna have enough for me. Right. And so I hear that you are secure, confident in who God has called you to be. And going back to our topic, mentally beautiful. It takes somebody to be confident within themselves, somebody confident in the gifts, somebody even knowledgeable in what the word declares. And so being able to be in that mentally healthy place that you can share with other people. Of course, you ain't wake up like that, or you might have, I don't know. How would you say that you got to that place of mental beauty that you're able to share and be confident in who you are?
I learned early on that people will say that they will roll with you, but when it's time to roll, I'm bold enough. I step out and I look back and they still stuck back there. Right. And so now I got to show and prove, because either I'm going to back up what I said or follow through with what I said I was going to do. And so they taught me to keep it moving. They taught me not to be dependent on them. And even though I come many times bearing gifts, you would think that would be easily, received, but it isn't. A lot of times they can't even. I'm confident in who I am. Not that I think that I know everything, because I think that it's always important to know that you always got to have room to learn and grow. Because the moment that you think that you have arrived, you're then messed up, right? So, but I come and I'm bearing gifts. And they mistreat them gifts a lot of times, but I don't allow it to fester, because if you let it fester, it can become more of a negative thing for you as opposed to it being a good thing. I just allow that fuel to keep me moving forward. You know, and most importantly, I think it's about being saved, not saved because I said I'm saved, but saved, sanctified for real, not understand what kingdom is. That's the difference. Understanding what kingdom is. Kingdom versus church.
Wow, you didn't set a whole heap right there. I'm gonna let one of these gentlemen ask a question because I got about 45 of them.
You took something that I was thinking. I was gonna ask you. You know, there's got to be a time that you just woke up and said, you know what, not today. But I know that to be a stressful job. What drives you to go through that day when you say not today?
Because I still got to get to that finish line. Like I try every day that I get up is a new day that I've never seen before and I'll never see again. So I got to take advantage of it, right? Every day ain't a perfect day, but it's still a good day. I wake up and I'm in my right mind, I got activity in my limbs. I'm able to do some things that somebody else didn't get an opportunity to do because they closed their eyes. Like I think, didn't we just hear someone, the mama, she gone, like she closed her eyes for the last time. I'm still here. I'm gonna try my best each day to press, despite whoever did whatever, because whatever they did does not negate what God got for me.
That's right.
Wow. There you go.
No matter what you
couldn't make it.
No matter what you think or what you do, you're gonna be an example. It's what kind of example you're gonna be.
Right.
So you're putting on that good example, that hard work ethic, and I'm sure everybody that's around you appreciates your hard work and dedication.
I do my best. And you just say, like, sometimes you don't always get it right. You know what I mean? I don't care who you are. You don't always get it right. And when you don't get it right, woman up or man up, let it be known. I ain't get this right, but I'm going to do the best that I can to make it right. And you can't satisfy all the people all the time. But when you show and you take that extra step to try to correct whatever wasn't on their par or whatever they deem that you didn't do right, people got to respect it. If they may not like it, they may not never rock with you again, but they got to respect that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going street on. I'm like, you see my hand?
Better respect it. Respect it.
New York, born and bred. That's what we do. We talk with our hands, man.
Yes. So Lorenzo, go and pay a couple of bills before we get put out of here, and we're gonna come right back. Dr. Maynard done went body out in these FIYAH streets. She said she bought that thizzle, she bought that Lizzie. So commercial.
Greece is cheap,
but the airfare costs a fortune.
Paris?
Not much closer, and again, airfare.
What about Puerto Vallarta?
Let's face it, flying anywhere is just too expensive.
Wait, what's this? Low-cost airlines.
With one call to low-cost airlines, you'll drastically slash your travel costs. We're talking insanely low airline prices to any of your favorite destinations. Where would you like to go? London, Rome, Costa Rica, Australia?
Wow, that's cheap.
So why wait? Call now to learn how crazy cheap it is to fly anywhere in the U.S. or international. Our prices are so low, we can't publish them. The only way to get them is to call to instantly hear the most amazing best deals on airline travel. It's that easy. So call now and start packing.
Call 855-325-1768. That's 855-325-1768. 855-325-1768. That's 855-325-1768.
How would you like to go on a 5-star vacation for just $99? We're talking about the quality of a Westgate resort for $99. Not for one night, but for 3 fantastic nights at one of their luxurious destinations across the United States. And you'll even get a free $100 Visa gift card just for making a reservation. We've got some of the choicest destinations that you'll love in the United States that you can choose from for just $99 for a 3-night stay. Take your family, take a special loved one, but get away. Go on vacation with Westgate Resorts. Call now to make a reservation for just $99, and you get a free $100 Visa gift card. Call Westgate right now and book your vacation. Here's the number.
Call 888-906-3323. That's 888-906-3323. Again, 888-906-3323.
If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. I'm sorry.
Those are magic fingers when they're dancing.
I might go deep in the heart of Texas.
The stars at night are big
and bright.
Oh, yeah. Our song is better. I'm sorry.
Much better.
Whoa. Our song is older.
Yes, very old. Back in 19.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. So, about all of this state stuff. I just got a letter from FEMA that says you're still denied.
You denied again.
States and federal government, you're still denied. Yeah. So look, they told me that I was denied because I did not submit documents from my homeowner's insurance that says that my electricity was off and all my food spoiled.
Can you resubmit?
I had a storm.
I never filed it to my homeowner's insurance. Why would I file my homeowner's insurance that I had no electricity?
That makes no sense. But that's down there in Houston.
Can you admit?
We just giving stuff away for people in New York. We just throwing stuff to people.
I heard y'all giving out cell phones. I was like, iPhones. I'm like, man, they missed me with it.
Trying to tell you. Come back home.
Yeah, what happened?
They're giving out iPhones?
They were giving out iPhones if you come across the border.
Mm-hmm.
What? Lorenzo, can you go across the border?
You closer to the border than I am.
Well, I need you to get an iPhone because I'm sick of that. Anyway, Al said FEMA denied him because he gave him the address to McDonald's. So I'm not even going to address Al. They even denied me a couple months back for childcare. I was like, who applied for childcare? We was both at home with no electricity. What are we talking about? And besides that, he's 17. Where he going to the nursery?
Where he going to? Yeah.
I'm like, who even applied for childcare? What are we talking about? Just send me the letter back that says we ran out of money because we didn't accept the funding that they was giving us. Just tell me that, because all of this other stuff is unnecessary. Anyways, so back to I just got a text. I'm sorry, I just got a text from them saying that I was denied again. Stop texting me. I'm getting ready to file charges on FEMA.
They ain't got money to defend you.
They're harassing me at this point.
It's called FEMA.
They was only giving $750. You think I'm about to? I stayed on the phone on hold for like 13 hours one day.
Ooh.
Yeah, what kind of battery do you have on that phone?
You gotta hang up.
Look, I had it on my iPhone. I switched them over. I didn't call everybody named Mama while FEMA was on hold. I was on the phone on hold, and I was switching over on hold, answering calls, text messaging, went to the grocery store, did my laundry, everything. FEMA was on hold, playing that god awful music. But yeah, anyways, Dr. Maynard, it is an amazing thing to be gifted again with such a platform and be open and transparent to sharing it with anybody, everybody that would like to be a part of the publication. So how, and I heard you say it doesn't have to be artists, it doesn't have to be this. How can one become part of ISN magazine?
They're able to go onto the website. There is a questionnaire section for those who are writers, if they want to write. Those who may have stories that they want to share, they can submit that way as well. And the phone number is 1-800. What is it? I gotta think about it. What's my phone number? 816-427. What is it? 2363. So it's I'm sorry, I had to think about it. But it says in essence that it's 816-ISN. That is literally the telephone number. So
yes,
to match.
I was gonna say that, but okay.
Yeah, so it all works together. They can do it any kind of way. We don't discriminate. We take cash, we take plastic cards and all that good stuff too. It depends on what it is that they want to have done.
Oh, great.
So sometimes it's free, but I can't always give us free. Sometimes I gotta pay. I'm just saying.
And if somebody big, bald, black, and bearded is on the front, they may have paved the way for you to be on the middle.
Absolutely.
Like Moni in the middle.
Moni in the middle.
Yeah.
Moni in the middle.
Moni in the middle. In the middle.
Where's she at?
I can't. I can't.
Dr.
Millard.
Yes.
Let's bring it back because they
okay.
We got to be New Yorkers here.
She got me cutting up too. I'm sorry. Okay.
Dr. Maynard.
Yes.
Giants or Jets?
How you gonna interrupt me with? No, we're not talking about that.
Giants or Jets?
Oh God. I'm gonna go Giants.
Wow. Yankees or Mets?
I'm New York Yankee all day.
Yankees all day.
Yankee.
Wow. Baseball season's over. Y'all know that, right?
Anyway, Dr. Menard, we know you are author of best-selling books, right? And I see that you have a book coming out. Can you talk about it? Well, first, tell us the books that you already written, and then we can go to the books that the new book that you're going to come out with.
Oh, there's an old good one. That's one of the ones that did very, very well, and that's Church Folk Going to Hell in a Handbasket, and that ain't changed.
Slow down and say it again.
Hold up.
For the slow church.
Where we find that one at? Where we find that?
That should be still on Amazon without question, because it still sells. It's also available on my website, not the ISM one, but my namesake, MargaretGrantMaynard.com. And so that's Church Folk Going to Hell in a Handbasket, beguiled from the pulpit through the pews. So all the way through. It's from front to the back. I also have Cobblestone Heart, which is really dealing with people with heart issues, because sometimes we go through things and it's easy to forget. It's kind of hard sometimes to forgive, easy to say you're going to forgive some things, but much harder to do. Diamonds in the Rough for women. It really, I would say it's geared more towards the ladies to identify that you are more than you believe you are. Like you're a diamond in the rough. There's a lot of things, and you may have a lot of rough edges, or you may have been through a whole lot of things, but when we start uncovering and peeling back those layers, you'll be amazed to know who really lies on the inside.
Wow.
And so the current book, I got quite a few others, but we'll be here. So, because I've been writing for a long time.
Excuse us. You library, you. Come on.
Yes.
I love it. I got
time.
Huh?
I got plenty of time. I
can take my time. Okay. So
I cannot with Michael.
New book is with two co-authors, and it is Boundaries, the Key to Self-Respect. And I thought it was about time, because I'm always letting people step over the boundaries, because the old man died, and the fighter ain't really leave. The fighter just been contained. Amen. So I don't lay hands like I used to. Amen.
Let me get this back over here and put this.
I'm telling the truth, but I'm playing around at the same time. But the truth of the matter is, sometimes people will cross boundaries. Yes. And that can be a sexual boundary. That can be a communicational boundary. That can be a relationship boundary. That can be, and the list go on, right? Financial boundaries. There are many boundaries. We try to cover 9 of them in that book, and it should hit or be available in about 45 days. We're going to start sharing it and kind of putting it up in the next couple of days.
Are these nonfiction? Are they stories? Or are they self-helps?
This one is a self-help book. The others are, I would say they're more inspirational, but can be, depending on the book. The one that's Church Folk Going to Hell, it's just the truth, right? Church Folk Going to Hell in the Handbag. Y'all done went and pulled it up. Hallelujah. So yes, that is going to be available both digitally as well as print. And it is still very, very true. It holds a lot of truth. I think I'm going to have to do a part 2 to it, because I remember someone made made some notations in a comment that they wish that they enjoyed it, but they wish that we had given more from a church perspective, if you were running a church, how to better address those issues.
Put them out.
You can't be throwing the people out the church, Hilton.
I guess that's why my engagement didn't work to the pastor.
You cannot put the people out.
See how quick that answer was? Next question.
You cannot put the people out in the street, Hilton.
Send them with a letter.
She said
Put them out. Lord. Next issue.
Yep. So that's pretty much what that book consists of.
I pray for Cousin Al. I love how she's a doctor, but she keep it real. Like she probably can preach and rap.
I can. I used to rap back in the day.
Let them know.
Harlem. You can't be in Harlem in that time era and not be a rapper.
Dr. Maynard, for the first time on the FIYAH Show, spit something. Come on.
Oh my God.
You got to. Come on.
Good time.
Oh my God. This is Strictly Cookie coming to you direct. Got any flavor that you need? Because I'm in effect. I'm just saying. Stop.
Ooh.
Listen, you never know what you gonna get on the FIYAH Show. You heard me? She was ready too. She was ready. She had practice last night. She was ready.
Harlem, repping Harlem. I'm sorry, y'all.
Harlem in the building.
They're so used to me being so pristine, but yeah, I cut up when I want to.
Cousin Al, go to bed. Cousin Al, go to sleep until the Lord returns, okay? Just don't wake up no more. Just go lie down.
Okay. Al gotta go somewhere. 5 now. You stop.
I cannot. Listen, Cousin Al, don't come on here calling out my guests. You don't never know what you're going to get on the FIYAH Show, honey. Listen, we got folks that's multi-gifted. Got all kinds of gifts and things.
Hallelujah.
Yes, especially
I don't think I expected that though, Dr. Maynard. I wasn't ready. I thought you was gonna say no, I'm not gonna do it. No, you went in. Look,
she said no. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna rap on here. I'm not gonna rap. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Did a rap about not rapping.
And shout out to the one who's always late to church, Miss Janice. Last name Harris, middle name late as always. Shout out to Miss Janice. Listen.
Then we had this conversation last week, Miss Janice.
And she don't know how to come in and just sit down. She got to come in and announce I'm late. Exactly. Just come in and sit down. She one of them saints. Church started at 10:30. She show up at church at 11:41 and walk up to the front. No, boo, sit in the back. Just sit back there. I don't care that your big mama bought this pew. Sit back there.
I brought the bread.
Pastor ain't gonna be happy.
Yeah. Bitch, you gonna talk about we don't need to say nothing, just hush. No, you don't need to say nothing. You just come in and sit down. We won't ever know you was here or when you got here. But no, you got to come in saying I'm late.
5:28.
I cannot. It be the saints. I'm telling you. Shout out to Miss Janice, last name Harris, who is a big support to all things FIYAH, all things yielded, everything. Dr. Maynard, look for your friend request. She gonna send your friend request after the show.
Yes, she is.
She gonna be your friend.
We're already friends.
Whoa!
Quick. Oh, Lord, honey. She probably friended you when we posted the magazine sometime back. But baby, Miss Janice is a support, honey. She gonna support everything. She gonna share all your stuff. Don't block her and don't send the Facebook popos after her because she ain't a stalker. She's just a supporter. So she gonna be sharing. You gonna look and she gonna be liking all your stuff. And you be like, Lord Jesus, who is this? Janice, last name Harris. But yeah, shout out to Miss Janice.
You leave Miss Janice alone.
Listen, I was out of town the other week and we had sent some comedians over to the church, right? It wasn't a GCE event, but it was, You know, we sent some people. Miss Janice done got up and made all kinds of GCE announcements and told the people the history and the founding fathers of gospel comedy entertainment. And she done told the people everything. Told the people we gonna call them and sign them up for different shows. She done told the people everything. So yeah. God bless you. Was that a sneeze?
Yes.
God bless you. It looks violent.
It almost violent.
It looked like it was violent.
You ever sneeze and see stars? That's all. It's okay.
I sneezed one time and passed out.
Oh Lord.
Oh,
woke you up?
Jesus.
I can't see it.
Was that lady said when she hit the wall?
Oh, look. The manager's trying to push the schedule right now.
Listen, she mad. She want to talk about us. That's what she want to do. That's why she want to know if it's time for the I Don't Likes.
First of all, Miss Janice, I don't like that you come up here half an hour before I Don't Like to say it's time for I Don't Like.
Half an hour early for I Don't Likes, but an hour and a half for the whole show. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like it. It be the saints. It be the saints, baby. Don't show up to church on time, but want to be mad because they had to park down in the parking lot.
I got the bread.
Dr. Maynard. So you got this book coming up. Besides, but what else in addition to the boundaries do you have coming up going on? You're gonna be out in these streets anywhere? Can we expect to see you at the end of the month in Atlanta? Where you at? What are you doing with your life?
You got a movie deal coming?
You'll catch me out there at the Spin Awards. I'll be there. Like Beyonce, I was figuring out to talk a little country. Yeah.
You're gonna be there, so guess what? I'm gonna be there too.
Yes, we're gonna be there together.
And Lorenzo's gonna be there for the first time.
Oh, I gotta see you at the Spin Awards.
Yes. All right.
Let's see what else. We are so ISN magazine has already evolved Leveling Up Daily magazine. So you see that a little bit more. And there are a few other things that's you'll start seeing a few other things pop up because I want to be able to cater more to the fivefold ministry. Because for some strange reason, like if there it doesn't make any sense, but I'm just gonna tell you how church folk think, right?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to go there. You was asking me about what I was doing. I'm sorry, but I got to clarify and verify. So
you got to go there.
What happened is, if like Mikey D, he's a rapper. If he on the cover, church folk can't put that up because that's the Mikey D, that's the rapper, you know. But if it's someone like a Canton Jones or Latrice Pace, that is awesome because they are gospel. No, this is a magazine. And it is a magazine that deals with any and everybody. It's a magazine. The content is, I think what it is people focus more on what the exterior is as opposed to getting the idea of what's backing it. It's about the people on the inside. That's what it's about. It's about giving everybody an opportunity to shine. And so I find that if it's somebody, it's a rapper, or it's something that isn't quote unquote a gospel artist, you don't get church support. That's the reason why I didn't make it a strictly church kind of thing, because I've learned down through the years that church folk don't support everything. That's number one. Church folk got that. They still think that Amistad is selling. Give us free. And I keep telling them, Amistad, that ship docked a long time ago, right? But I'm just saying. And so, so that's something that you'll see too. You'll start seeing a couple of magazines coming forth that's really dedicated to ministry through Fivefold Alignment, because we're going to start that back up again. And Boss and Her, and that's about the women boss ladies. He didn't tell me nothing yet about a boss man, so that may be something that we'll do in the future. But right now, that's the other things that's, so everything for me is really about publications, a lot of different publications coming forth.
Getting the word out.
I love what I do.
I want to know if a movie. I want to know if a movie coming out.
You know what? You can never say never. You can never say never. Church folk going to hell in a handbasket should be a movie. I promise you.
I want to do I want to come to the casting call.
Yes,
I want to be in the casting call.
Look,
I want to play first lady. I need them to see how they look.
Ooh, you might want to decide which one of them first ladies you want to be.
I need to see them. I need them to see how they look. I want to be the one with the big ignorant hats and the big $4,000 suits.
A whole lot of them got them big ignorant hats, but some of them was really, really, really bad. They was.
I know that. I want them to show them how they look. I want to give it to them how it really
You can't just show them how they look. You gotta actually be the part.
You got to.
Oh, I'm gonna be it. That's how I'm gonna show them.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, you want to look in there and see which one you want to be because you want to read the book.
I might want to be all of them. Just let me be
all
of
them. One because there was some in there that was just a little bit ratchet.
Let me be all of them at once. I'll change hats.
But it's all
I want to be the one with that expensive $300 suit.
Change some names, change some things, but it's all truth.
Wow. I need to go order this. Church folks going to hell in a handbasket. Praise God. I need to order that one. I need to get that one. That's a blessing. So
if
movies.
I don't know what it is. This is what it look like.
Look what's wrapped up in the handbasket, in the hammer.
Let me see.
That's old serpentry.
Ooh,
that's what's holding up the basket.
Oh, yes. look who's in the front of the basket. That's the preacher man.
Uh-oh. I'm nervous about this. And it's fire all up and down the pews and carrying on.
Pulling out the basket. That snake starting to slip.
From the pulpit to the pew.
Al, you have not read the book. So how is there a drug dealer in the movie who cleans the dirty money through the offering?
Look, we can throw that up in there.
That's a good one, though.
You got to add a little fiction there to make it juicy.
Nino, we didn't put you in the book, Nino.
Al got the part.
My.
Ain't that right, Miss Hawkins? This thing is bigger than Nino Brown.
Al got the part.
Oh my God! Listen, y'all.
But hold on. But speaking of acting and being an actress, I have something for y'all. Hold your seats.
The countdown is on. Don't miss your chance to experience Broken Reflections, a powerful story of love, loss, and a journey to self-discovery. This production will leave you inspired and moved in ways you never expected. October 19th, at the Anderson Center for the Arts. Doors open at 4 p.m. for the red carpet. Showtime 5 p.m. Join us for an unforgettable evening of drama, passion, and heartfelt performances. Broken Reflections, not just a play, but a reflection for us all. Get your tickets today.
Yes. See, everyone needs to come to this play. It's called Broken Reflections, the play, starring our very own Yielded.
Yay.
She's putting her head down. I don't know. Put your head up. Put your head up.
Say it with your head up.
Say it with your chest.
So you know what's so funny? I've been passing out those flyers, and one lady was like, "Oh, you got your ticket already?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, okay, good. Is it like sections? Because I want to sit by you." And I was like, "You're not going to sit by me.
You can't sit by me."
So I've been passing out the flyers, and people do not even realize that that's me on there with that turquoise wig on. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. So we've been practicing like crazy. Actually got rehearsal after the show. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Because I don't really do organized foolishness. My foolishness is spontaneous. And so it's so funny that they wrote me in this play, and it's almost my personality to the T. So yeah, it's amazing. It's funny. I play Mabel. Mabel is the nosy neighbor with all of this unsolicited advice for the family next door. And Mabel is under the influence of of spirits on a regular basis, and she always has her spirits with her.
All the time.
Yeah, her spirits. Yes.
And so, yeah, she gonna be in there. She gonna be cutting up. And I found out last night that Mabel was a little loose.
Oh.
She like means.
Means with an S.
Yeah.
like the neighbor men's.
Yeah. She like every man's that come by. So, but yeah, it's an amazing thing, amazing story. The storyline kind of hits on all parts of life, the brokenness that we tend to breed, generational curses into our families and all of that kind of stuff. So it's the story. It's amazing. It's for all ages. You'll be able to find yourself, the reflection of yourself, in one of these characters or in some form of the storyline. So, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Am I freezing?
Me too. We both freezing up here.
Who's freezing?
Me.
Anyway,
we can still.
I saw my head doing like the Matrix, and it was spinning. It was multiple heads, and I was looking.
You still can hear us. They can still hear you. So we are 19 minutes from the hour, which the hour is going to be called I Don't. Just kidding.
Did you really just say that? Did you really just say that?
You're lucky.
I said.
Did you really just say that?
He did.
We know what it is. I just want to get your attention to make sure you was paying attention.
I don't know if he pretending to be froze or if he is froze. Either way, you almost just got canned.
So it's called I Don't Like.
Okay, there you go.
I Don't Like is a segment that we have where everyone comes on here and say what they don't like. But the thing is, you have to say I don't like.
Yeah, don't do what he did.
What you don't like.
You made that dimple come out.
You think I didn't?
There it is. Look.
Look, that dimple came out because my face got slim. I did me a detox the other week, and I lost. Listen. My face was big and puffy because I needed a detox.
I'm done. Okay.
And that was my.
There it is. Watch out.
So Dr. M. You have a few I don't likes because I know you're from New York. You know how we be talking about I don't like something, I don't like this, I don't like that. We got at 7 o'clock, we're gonna start the I don't likes. And we're gonna let everybody just have fun with I don't like because there's a lot of I don't like out here. I'm just saying.
So y'all get your I don't likes ready over there in the choir stand. Those of you that can see my hand, that means you're in the choir stand. You're over there where you can talk, laugh, chew bubble gum, pass tuna fish sandwiches, all while the preacher is preaching. So please go ahead, type your own likes on the screen. We want to shout you out and share with the folks what you don't like. I don't like it's testimony time, and you ain't got to sing no hymn first, and you ain't got to kneel on the morning bench, but you just get to testify, and you can give the God's honest truth about what you don't like. Yeah. So yeah. That's coming up.
That's will be in about 17 minutes or less. Depends on when we want to put it on.
I thought we had somebody else coming to church today.
We did, but never appeared.
Oh, okay.
So
they must have had a Marvin Sapp spin. Never would have made it.
Uh-oh.
They might have messed up time. They might have messed up the zones.
No. Everybody know this. Never mind. I'm just be quiet.
I was trying to make an excuse.
I appreciate the excuse.
Maybe they vacuuming.
Maybe they blowing or getting ice out of the machine or something. I don't know.
Or whatever that sound is. Maybe they're blowing. Maybe they're blowing leaves.
Somebody's blowing leaves in my house.
Maybe they making a smoothie. I'm making a margarita or something. What is that sound?
Tell them to talk to the help.
Somebody doing the blending thing.
So shout out to Miss Janice, who's already put her I don't like in the comments.
Oh, she did.
Miss Janice, I'm gonna tell you one more time, and I'm gonna tell you for the saints. She says she don't like that she wasn't invited to Lily Grove Missionary Baptist Church. So On this past weekend, Yielded was invited to be a part of a women's prayer circle called the Esther Circle. And I was invited to share word and to do a little bit of poetry. And so we went over there. So Miss Janice, the Esther Circle is a closed prayer group. So it was not an invitation that I could extend to anyone. I was the help. So I apologize, Miss Janice, that you was not invited. But yeah, okay, all right. Now get that I don't like out the way before the I don't like start. All right. Sick of her.
I'm glad you answered her, not me.
I'm sick of her. Listen, if a flyer had went up, she would have showed up before I got there.
With coffee and donuts.
Listen, she gonna show up with what she know Yield to need and be looking for flyers for the next event so she can pass them out. So yeah, but Dr. Maynard, all these publications, all these books, all of these things, I heard you say that people could be a part. They can write, they can donate, they can sponsor, they can buy the cover so Moni can be in the middle. They could do all of these great and amazing things. What is if nothing was an object, what would you do with IASCEND?
I wouldn't change anything. I would keep it to be able to service those who are many times overlooked. The best I can put it is I am for the underdog. I'm always fighting for the underdog. Always been fighting for the underdog. So I wouldn't change anything.
I love that. That's awesome. Do you have a particular person that you would love to get with and put on that cover?
You know what? Any and every person brings something unique. So there is no one particular person. Any and everybody. Of course, but you've been on it. My yielded.
Oh, I just was saying, pick me. I thought I was like, I want to be a supermodel again.
Hey, no, I really don't. Whosoever will. I believe that there's, somebody for every cover. I don't have any struggles. People enjoy it, and I think they understand what they're doing, and if they're helping someone else, I wouldn't change it.
What made you want to do this? Who's your mentor? What made you say, you know what, this is a good idea, I'm gonna do it?
Because I was already a publications company, but I was publishing books for others. And then when I got the opportunity for the magazine, I was actually told, don't do it. Like, you're already doing enough. You're doing I'm a host already. But something just clicked for me. And it was like, I can do that. And then I had no idea that it would be as successful. I was just going to prove it because they said I couldn't. So I'm like, anybody that know me, I'm like, I just did it because they said I could not.
I love that attitude.
Dr. Maynard, I know you're answering the question, but I think somebody may be posing for the cover. Something is going on up here. Please acknowledge it before he look like he's got a case of something going on.
Yes, he can be on the cover. We can do it.
Come on.
Look at that smile.
Look at God.
Hey,
I mean, or look at Lorenzo, who did 37 poses in 12 seconds. I mean, exactly. Everybody want to say God had his hand in it, and I believe he does all things. But all that was you just now.
Every day. Always something there. So just let's make it happen.
Give us your best pose. Come on, Lorenzo.
Oh, hold up. You sure?
Oh my God.
Hold up.
I'm so nervous.
Keep talking.
I'm so nervous. I just okay, Michael, go and get your pose, your cover pose ready.
Hold on. Mine kind of resembles the thinker. Hold on.
Come on, Michael. Hey.
Oh, I cannot. Yeah, y'all doing too. Lorenzo, are you frozen? Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Cannot.
See, his represents a thinker too. Look.
And mine represents I'm so embarrassed. I cannot bring anybody on this show without y'all acting up. Y'all gotta act like y'all got some sense. I know it's hard sometimes, but we got some sense.
I got sense.
Yeah.
And I think Miss Janice was posing too.
Look.
Look how little she got her little, she like, hey.
I cannot. So
pick me.
Yes. So Dr. Maynard, mentally beautiful.
Yes.
What would be your catchphrase, your slogan, your tell all for anybody that you would want them to obtain or find themselves in a mentally beautiful state or mindset?
Grasps that you got to sometimes think about you, because people walk away easily from things they have nothing invested in. So be heavily invested in yourself.
Whew. I like that.
Can somebody type that? Where's the transcriptionist or stenographer when you need one? Say that again. Say that again.
That is something that I say all the time. People walk away easily from things they have nothing invested in. Be heavily invested in yourself.
That's a long bumper sticker.
Listen,
from a good bumper sticker though.
You know it.
From left to right, yes, and that's Mike O's thing. I say, "What's your mantra?" He went, "What's your bumper sticker?" Yeah.
That's a mean bumper sticker, right now.
Yeah, that's it right there, man. That's a blessing. That's a mouthful. That's more than enough. You know what? I think I'm gonna adopt that heavily. Miss Janice says she is a stenographer, but she can't type that fast. I think I'm gonna adopt that even more. I think to the 10th power for 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I started out 24 telling people I'm unavailable for you because I'm busy with me, and they ain't understanding and they ain't like it. But I think I'm gonna be unavailable. Like the young kids say, they real. I'm for real. Oh, come on, you better type it. Oh, come on. People walk away easily from things that they are not invested in. So invest in yourself.
Invest heavily.
Yeah.
Heavily. I like it. I like it.
Heavily in yourself. I like that.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. I like it. So go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Wrong show.
What?
Pass the pills, Al. Pass the pills.
Pass the pills.
Hurry. I said 5.
Pass the peas like they used to.
It's 5:52, almost to the top of the hour. I am so grateful that we have some commercials. We have some stuff. I don't know. We might have an interview. I don't know. Anybody push a button. Somebody say something. Save us.
I'm going to save us.
How would you like to go on a 5-star vacation for just $99? We're talking about the quality of a Westgate resort for $99. Not for one night, but for 3 fantastic nights at one of their luxurious destinations across the United States. And you'll even get a free $100 Visa gift card just for making a reservation. We've got some of the choicest destinations that you'll love in the United States that you can choose from for just $99 for a 3-night stay. Take your family, take a special loved one, but get away. Go on vacation with Westgate Resorts. Call now to make a reservation for just $99, and you get a free $100 Visa gift card.
Hey there, travelers. You going somewhere? Need a hotel? Then call Hotel Whiz anytime, day or night, for rates too low to publish. You can save up to 75% on over 500,000 hotels across the globe and get our best price guarantee with no booking or cancellation fees ever. We've got some of the lowest hotel prices you'll find in New York, Chicago, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., and a lot more. Don't waste your time surfing for deals. Make a free call right now and find deals too low to publish. Save up to 75% right now with no cancellation fees. And to make it even easier on you, we're here 24/7 to help. So call right now. Bookmark us in your cell phone. Whatever you need to do, just pick up the phone and call this number for hotel deals that'll knock your socks off.
Call 877-801-8832. That's 877-801-8832. Again, that's 877-801-8832. 8832. Call now.
Okay.
Hey.
What? Hey, we're back.
Oh,
what?
Fall asleep.
Huh?
Fall asleep. Joking.
Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Listen. So we're not sending you a copy of the Dedicated News, Miss Janice. You got to show up and get here. But listen, y'all, we got some amazing things coming up for y'all. It's 5 to the top of the hour. We're getting ready for the Ion Likes. But before that, I want to just share a few things that we got going on. This coming up weekend, Gospel Comedy Entertainment will be in those Dallas-Fort Worth streets with Saved and Silly. So if you haven't gotten your tickets, you still got time to meet us there. We're taking some of the funny with us out in those Dallas-Fort Worth streets. We're going to be at the Scott Theater. Who we taking? We're taking, of course, Cousin Al is going out there unmedicated. We're taking Tunja D. The Ton of Fun is going to be out there with us. Mother Mitty is coming also from Houston, but already out there in those Dallas-Fort Worth streets. We got Trey Mack, we got Angelia Walker. Man, we gonna have a fantastic funny time out there, and of course your girl Yilda is going to be hosting that thing. We gonna do what we do, so y'all get your tickets, get out there. That's coming this coming weekend. Lorenzo has already made y'all aware that Yilda is going to be in the stage play Broken Reflections. That's going to be on October the 19th. Yes, and the day after that, Yielded is also doing something in Dr. Maynard's backyard. She is releasing her first book. Yes, man, you better pop it out here. It is a prayer journal that is going to allow you to restructure your life after chaos through scripture and prayer. So we got some poems in that thing, man. That's scripture-based poems for every day for 60 days. We're having a book launch here in Houston. You can also tap in virtually if you like. So if you have not gotten a virtual ticket, you still can do so. Go over on Lakeithia's page, because that's not Yielded. That's Lakeithia. So Yielded is who came from being renewed. So Lakeithia was the larva in the caterpillar in the cocoon. And then the butterflies you see in my hand is when Yielded was birthed and renewed. So that is on the 20th. After that, Gospel Comedy Entertainment is going to set sail on those blue seas. We're taking Saving Silly on the water, y'all. So we're bringing some comedians out there on the Carnival Breeze. We're going to leave on the 31st and come back on the 5th, I think. I'm going to be out there cracking jokes on the water, busting a gut in the waters. Yes, that's what we're going to do. So those are some of the things carrying us out through the end of the month. And as we return back here, we need to make sure y'all get up, get out, and vote. Vote. Go out there. I don't care who you vote for, kind of do, but just make sure you go and cast your vote. Make your voice be heard. Don't want to hear nothing from you after the election is over and the tallies have been counted and the person that you thought, felt, or wanted to be in office is not in place. I don't want to hear your mouth, because you ain't do what you did or supposed to do if you didn't go out and cast your vote. So again, get up, go out and vote. My aunt still holds a old poll tax. If y'all don't know what that is when we used to have to pay to go and vote. We don't have to do that anymore. So she has a poll tax receipt. We don't have to do that anymore. So get up and cast your vote. Let your voice be heard. And it is 5:58, almost to the top of the hour, y'all. Anything I missed, Lorenzo? I tried to remember everything.
No, you didn't miss anything.
All right, you better have.
I'm surprised.
Because I'm sick of you telling me about it when we get off.
Oh,
are you sure?
I am so positive she caught everything today.
Look at me.
Whatever is done in the house stays in the house. You didn't have to go there.
Oh, I didn't listen to my mama when she said that either, because I thought it was like, I just didn't think it was right. You just choked me out and I ain't supposed to tell nobody. Anyways, y'all pray for me. Pray.
This is her book launch, y'all. Take a look at this. And if you look in the comments, you can purchase your tickets in the comments. I put the link up. You can purchase your tickets for the virtual or in person, or if you just want to purchase a book. Also, books will be on sale the 19th at the play as well. So you can come and pick up your book there too. As you come in to enjoy the play with Yielded as Mabel.
Am I gonna get my book signed at the play?
No, you will have to come to the book launch.
I'm not going to the book launch.
Well, you will have to be there.
Oh, I thought he was going to cuss you out when he covered his mouth. I thought
I was going to do that too. I was going to say, okay.
Whew, he was like, we still can see and hear you, Michael.
And it's the top of the hour. It's that time for I don't likes. And I don't like when Michael said he ain't coming to something that I said he coming to because he want to go see a football game. We ain't going to see no football game on that day.
It's not that.
You got to go to child support court.
Yeah, I got to pay my $13.
You better put that $13 on there. So it is time for the I don't likes. It's an opportunity for you to simply say what it is you don't like. Get some stuff off your chest. Let the people know. Stop to testify. I'm number one for testifying. I am sick and tired of seeing these bonnets everywhere. It is atrocious, and I don't like it. I don't want to see bonnets in the grocery store. I don't want to see bonnets at the airport. I don't want to see bonnets in church. Y'all is getting on my nerve with these bonnets. I don't like it. I'm tired of the bonnets. I'm still talking about bonnets. I took a picture of my child this morning. Huh?
Get that $300 and get that hair did.
Get in your DM and get the boo thing who trying to holler at you and get your hair done. I'm just saying.
Because bonnets ain't gonna happen.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Nope.
I'm sick of the bonnets.
I don't like when you show up to pick up your child off the bus in some drawers.
What happened was?
Hold on.
And I don't even think they was her size.
Where's this at? I'm gonna file a complaint.
You gonna file a complaint or you gonna file and complain?
I'm gonna follow her and complain. File a complaint. What?
Listen, if you saw that picture, you ain't following.
You ain't going nowhere.
Wait.
Come on, Dr. Maynard. We didn't give you enough time. What's your I don't like? Come on with it.
I don't like how people be testifying, talking about they testifying.
Ooh.
Test the lion, she called.
I wish I had my siren because I'd ring it right there. That's the one for the day. That's
I was gonna say, give an example.
Oh, they said that they ain't had no money in their purse so that you can pay for their dinner or their lunch.
Ooh.
And then after they leave outside the door, they go ahead and get in there. Then they giving they cheering $20.
$20 handshake.
This sound fresh.
This sound real. This sound like it.
That's how they do. They be lying. Test the line.
Test the
line.
Did that happen this weekend, Dr. Maynard?
I don't like it.
It sounded like it might have been at lunch today.
At lunch today?
That was lunch on Sunday.
Ooh.
After church?
After church, they lying. They test the line instead of testifying. They said they testifying, but they be testing the line.
Wow.
Lord, I didn't have no money in my pocket. And this beautiful doctor came along and bought me breakfast. And I ate it and dined sumptuously. Well, now I got $20 more in my pocket.
In the pocket. That's exactly what happened.
Whew. Mighty God, I cannot. So those of you that are looking, listening, and laughing, go ahead and type your I don't likes in the comment. I will tell y'all to call, but we're not going to answer. So just go ahead and type it on the screen. Go ahead, type it on the screen. Let us know what you don't like and what just simply irks your nerve. I don't like, and I pray that they listening and looking and learning. I don't like when I post a flyer.
Ooh.
That is detailed from the who, what, when, where, why, and how come. And right underneath, they post what it's going to be. I don't like that. Reading is fundamental.
Yes, it is.
We took our hard-earned time, money, efforts, and energy to make that flyer, and it's cute. I need you to take time to read it and understand that that's why the flyer is there. And then they say how much it costs, and it's a link attached to it. So the time you took to type how much it's gonna cost, you could have pushed the link, and then it took you over. Even if you wasn't ready to buy, you could have just pressed the link, and it would have given you the numeric dollar amount. But
see, wrong.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like that either. And the thing is, my cousin, she used to say the same thing. She said, "Why these people keep calling me, asking me the dumbest questions when everything is on the flyer?"
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it.
I don't know, cuz.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of an annoying thing for me. I still have an issue, and I don't like the good morning DMs. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful.
I got 2 this morning, and I notice it like after I done had a weekend outing, and I post a picture of something I might have on a little lip gloss or little earring or something might look half cute. Monday morning, Tuesday afternoon, good morning, beautiful. I just got beautiful because you saw a picture this weekend. I don't like it, and I don't like that there's no authentic communication. Because if I lend you a little bit of time and you still don't know what else to say, you go from good morning, beautiful to WID. I'm getting ready to use my French.
How you doing?
What you doing?
See, I'm a little more unique when it comes to that. I say, hey, what are you wearing?
Michael, take him out.
Oh Lord. No, that's that. He got that woman who done got the people's monies.
Listen. That's what I was about to say.
That who gonna be in that? That who gonna be in your inbox? That who gonna be in your inbox, Michael?
No, not me.
That who gonna be in your inbox?
You want to take me and Baby Kids out?
Baby Kids gonna be in your inbox.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, the next one that inbox me, good morning, beautiful, I'm going to send them the link to a high school graduation, May 24, 25. I'm going to let them know you coming to this here graduation, you're going to pay for college.
They're going to say, man, she invited me to graduation.
Yeah, you finna be this baby's daddy. You is fixing to pay for everything this baby need for graduation. Cap, gown, photos, everything, senior prom. He want a Lamborghini dough for the prom.
Everything.
Whoa.
Says he who ain't finished all of his supervised driving hours, but want a Lamborghini dough.
Okay.
Michael, I don't like how them folk be walking around in their pajamas around here in the daytime, going to the stores, going into public buildings, education buildings, work buildings.
And it's just pajamas too. Pajamas, and that's all.
The pajamas.
They just walking. They just walking and.
What about the slippers?
Oh,
the fuzzy ones?
Fuzzy slippers, yeah.
I don't like it. They just. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous, and then they feel some kind of way when you look at them some kind of way.
I don't like the attitude that comes with that dress wear.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't like it when they go in there with them fluffy shoes that you just mentioned, and they heel jacked up in the back.
Ooh.
Look like they've been busting concrete.
Clack, 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 clack.
The back of that heel look like crunched up asphalt.
Ooh.
I'm like, baby, what is we doing? I know Diddy got all the oil, but they still got a little.
Hey, baby, you need some arch support.
Diddy got all the baby oil, but you's grown, baby. You need some Crisco, Wesson oil. Put some olive oil back there.
Yeah. Wesson Earl.
Yeah, you need some Wesson, some Crisco, some bergamot, some raw crime. Put anything back there. Put some grease on.
Put some lard.
It gotta be the Crisco. It gotta be that lard one though. It gotta be that lard.
Yeah,
lard. That you can do like this and rub it on. Yeah, that white one.
put anything on it.
Make you snap.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
I don't like how these women with the pajamas, the fluffy shoes, the busted up heels, the eyelashes that's running into they weave that's got baby hair is the ones that's saying they only want a man that makes 6 figures.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hold
on, this girl right here, look. he need to make 6 figures, and that's her eye twitching. That's her lips moving.
I don't like it.
I don't like that you were expecting something from somebody that you don't even have yourself. Something that you don't even have the means and or capabilities to obtain and or achieve. I think it's asinine. I don't like it. And then
y'all gonna make me get deep with my I don't like right now.
And then I don't like these $40 sisters out here making it bad for sisters like myself that ain't got no price tag.
Watch out now.
Ain't no price tag on it.
I don't like it when the attire matches the attitude.
Ooh.
If they come in looking all nappy and gangster, they're gonna act all nappy and gangster.
Nappy and gangster.
Their nails done and their hair did. Oh, it turned classy all of a sudden. And watch out.
I don't like the nail conversations. They talking and they nails is clacking. Girl, stop. Just cut it out. I mean, I see your nails, boo. They cute. Can you stop doing that? It's okay. It's you don't have to talk with your nails. I don't like it. I
don't like them family members that be going with you and you get to the restaurant and they be ordering the lobster and they don't have no money. All they was able to afford was a burger. It happened all the
Should have been over there, got a 4 for $4.
Yeah, we could took them to Wendy's.
You hear me? Should have got you a 4 for $4, but you in here with a lobster.
You know why that's funny? That's a true story. I got a cousin of mine that was invited to Taste of Texas with us, with the family. Yielded, you know what Taste of Texas is.
Listen, one of my favorites.
Now he come in there, and it was somebody's birthday. I want to say it was my mom's birthday, and he come in as a guest. What this fool order? Come on, somebody.
Tomahawk.
Talk about, oh man, I didn't know it was that big. I'm gonna have to take some of this home. Taking home about 3 pounds of meat.
I'm concerned. Did he go in the market and pick it himself?
Yes.
Did he pay for it?
And oh man, thanks, dog. That was good, dog.
Ooh.
Bruh, all you should have got was a trip to the salad bar.
That was on top of the 5 drinks.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like that you paid for it. I would tell him.
I saw somebody else pay for it, and I saw the eyes doing it.
Oh wow!
Listen,
so I was like,
I'm agreeing.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I think you gotta settle that before you get there.
I don't like when you want to take me out, but you want to tell me what I can and can't order.
You sure you want that?
Yeah, that's why I had said that.
I heard about
that is nice. That's a little bit nice. That means he can't afford it. That means
you sure you want that, honey?
That means you shouldn't have asked me out.
Yeah,
I could have made that at the house, baby.
But I wasn't coming to your house. I ain't coming to your house. I don't like that. I think that you should not invite someone out if you're not prepared to spend money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let's go to the park. Let's go to Starbucks if you just, you're budgeting. You know what I'm saying? Or let's just not even ask me out. How about that?
Yielded. Don't lie. How many times have you paid when we went out?
I can't count them. You let me pay once. He let me pay one time. I didn't let
you either. You snuck one in on me.
She would do it.
Look, see, I don't mind if I say, hey, let's go out to eat, and it's my choice of the restaurant, I'm gonna pay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say, hey, let's go out to eat, I heard this place is really nice, let's go to here. I ain't never been there.
You still don't let me pay.
I know, right?
That's all right.
Look, Dr. Maynard, I get offended when a female has to pay for me. Is that wrong?
It can be because sometimes they're just trying to let you know that they appreciate you. You know? And I think that it should. I think that it should be. I think reciprocity is important. And
I can pay sometimes too.
Yeah. I don't like when people don't understand reciprocity.
I get $13 child support.
Hold on. Let
is paying next time.
Hold on. Let her break down the what she just said.
Yeah, I don't like people who don't understand reciprocity. There's a lot of folk, not just in terms of a restaurant, but just in being kind, supporting each other. Reciprocity, man. REPRIOCITY. Yeah, reciprocity.
Find out what it means to me.
That's right.
That was dope.
I'm like, okay. What she said?
Pastor J said that's a big word right there. Stop it, Pastor J. Reciprocation. Is that easier? No. Okay, that's bigger.
Do unto others.
Can we make that word
do unto you.
Can we yieldify that word?
What? Huh?
Let me keep talking, Dr. Maynard. I'm gonna yieldify. Come on, keep talking. I'm gonna yieldify the text. Come on.
Yeah. Say, do unto others.
There it is, right there.
Yeah. Do unto others.
Let me get my blessings sometime. You know what I'm saying?
That was justified.
I get blessed. So
same way.
Let me just, yieldize the text. So if I fly out to New York and you pick me up from the airport, you take me here, there, and everywhere. You bought yesterday, you bought the day after, you bought this, and you bought the day before, like 3-4 days in, like when I'm on the way to the airport the next day and we go to dinner, then let me pay. It's all right. Lorenzo? Oh,
got that, Lorenzo? He froze. He froze. He
froze again.
Yeah. No. I think that if that happened and then the time changes and now you're all in another place, he like, yo, I got it this time. Yield it, or you say I got it this time. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of just showing that reciprocity.
I understand. Yeah.
In any method that reciprocity.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. If I spend all 13 of my child support dollars buying you a 4 for 4, you should let me do that. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But you're gonna limit me to the
7-Eleven coffee. That's what he wants. 7-Eleven. I got
all the way up. I spent $2.99. I did that.
It's $3.25 now for the
$3.25. That's what I'm talking about.
And if you go to 7-Eleven and you use this number 516.
Hey.
They got free coffee on there. They got free coffee.
You got credit.
Get them reward points.
Yeah, he got free coffee. Got free coffee on
there.
Mine.
I thought we was reciprocating.
He said no reciprocation. He said
not
mine.
my coffee. Not my coffee.
You know when the kids in the daycare they say mine. You know that means back up.
Thank you.
Listen, he almost had a whole conniption. We were in Nashville, and I was like tweaking for some coffee, and so I realized that there was a 7-Eleven like up the block. I walked. For those of you that know me, I'm not an outside girl. I walked up the hill, through the mountain, over the valley, down past grandmother's house to the 7-Eleven. And so I took a picture because Lorenzo turned me on to 7-Eleven coffee. I've never been a 7-Eleven coffee girl, but not 7-Eleven. So he turned me on to 7-Eleven coffee. So I walked up the street through the hill, through the valley, through the storm, and it even rained a little bit. Yes.
Lorenzo got you to walk?
No, he wasn't even with me.
I wasn't there.
He wasn't with me. I walked by myself.
Walk across a parking lot.
Because you wanted to go shopping. I don't like shopping.
Wow.
So that whole stretch of
you walked.
Yeah, I walked to the 7-Eleven and I was so excited to be at the 7-Eleven. So I took a picture outside of the 7-Eleven and I sent it to Lorenzo and I said, hey, thanks. I used your free coffee on your phone number.
You know how many coffees he had to drink to get that free one?
Hey, he probably bought me one to help him get there. I'm just saying. I use
the 7 cup is free.
He was so mad. He thought I really used his coffee though. That was the thing that was so funny. I didn't. He was so mad. So bad.
See, I'm a coffee connoisseur. Like, you know, I love my coffee.
Your coffee.
My coffee. Forget about it.
Coffee.
Yeah. That's when we bonded right there. He picked me up one time from the airport. I'm not gonna mention the third grade kindergartner sign that he put my name on and held up.
Hold up. Let's go. Doctor, let me explain, because she ain't gonna give me the whole full story. First of all, I didn't even know who she was. Okay. My brother sent me a pic because he was doing the show and all this stuff, and she was flying out or whatever. So I was like, okay, I don't know who this person is. He calls me at the last minute. Can you do me a favor? Oh my God. I'm like, okay. Oh, and she wants her name on a little billboard flyer.
I'm not getting in the car with a strange person. I said, if they don't have my name, I'm not getting in the car.
So on the way, I just stopped at a Dollar Tree. I bought a whiteboard and some markers. And what I did, I literally wrote her name.
You better be glad this phone won't show.
Oh, that phone's not showing. I got it.
Good. Don't put it.
Closer.
So I put her name and I held it through the sunroof for my car.
She's trying her best to show.
And she was like, "Oh my God! Oh my God!"
It won't show.
Can't see it.
Good. So
good. He said good.
Good. It won't show because it was a rush job. I was literally driving and writing her name out. That's how I was trying.
Right.
Because it was the last minute. He called me at the last minute. I'm like, bro,
what did you put down, Lakeithia or Yielded?
Yielded. Still can't see it.
Still can't see it.
Good. Okay. So, but guess what? From there, we pulled out. I said, do you want some coffee? She was like, oh yeah, I want some coffee. And that's when I introduced her to 7-Eleven.
Right.
And she was happy ever since.
Does that look like she's happy? Look
but
at her.
She's still trying to show that thing.
She's still trying to. I'm like, when you try to do something for somebody and they just try to blast you on front page.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
You know,
she like I don't like this shit that didn't pop up. It didn't show. It just
good. She's trying to embarrass my creativeness.
Dr. Maynard, when you come down to H-Town, you don't worry about it. We got you.
Oh, sign and all.
Yielded to pick you up from the airport.
We got you, but Yielded gonna pick you up.
We're gonna go meet for some dinner, and we're gonna show you how we do it down here.
Awesome.
Y'all gotta go to Texas, whatever he said. Order a tomahawk.
Whenever we do our ISN magazine award show, that's what we're trying to get in the works. I'm gonna show you a good time till we hang out afterwards, everybody.
Oh, so you doing an ISN award show in Houston?
We're not certain where we're gonna do it. We're working out the details now.
New York.
You can stay at my house.
Yeah.
New York.
We're trying to see if we're gonna do New York. We're trying to see if it's gonna be Atlanta. We're still trying to work it out.
I don't like that she avoided my question.
My vote.
Sorry.
My vote is New York.
New York City, I got to go to my peeps. I'm New York.
I vote New York. I think
my peeps got me when I'm in New York City. Like,
come back home.
Yielded, should we let her on the radio? Yeah. Oh.
Is that? Oh my gosh! Is that the one? That's the one he did.
Oh my God, that's funny.
She was determined.
He done ran out of room at the end. That poor little D looked like a little toad.
Hey, but you gotta but he was blazing because the fire department was right next door.
Look, he left. He kicked himself out.
He was.
He said
the department was right next door.
Look, he said, I'm here. He said, look.
That little gnarled up pinky toe.
Pinky toe. Now you're going to shoot me in the pinky toe. He said, I'm here. I said, where? He said, I got your name out the roof. And I looked, I say, I'm not getting in that car. Put that down.
Lorenzo, I tried to tell her that you was blazing because the fire department was right.
Fire department, look,
she was
from the fire show.
316.
I had it all set up perfectly.
See 316? See the 316?
You know what I'm saying?
316.
Let them know. John 3:16.
It always be the Saints. It be the Saints. She done saw the 316 on the side of the fire engine. I tell you, it's the Saints.
The pickup yielded. John 3:16.
There you go.
He put
the fire show. They were trying to pull out the fire
into it, and they didn't have no ring. He didn't have no room for that little pinky toe.
And I said that to his brother. I said, "What in the world is this?" I could just put my name on your phone and held it up. I'm talking about.
That's funny.
What in the kindergarten, cousin Al, 5th grade class artwork is this?
What in Acres Homes is going on here?
She kept it, man.
You may as well glue some macaroni on there, some Fruit Loops.
I ain't doing nothing else no more.
Little juvenile delinquent done wrote that little name.
Man, she kept it, man.
You see that? She kept it hard. I like it.
But how about this? I don't like that he told me the other day when he was packing stuff in his trunk. I still got your sign in my trunk. You mean we didn't? You mean we didn't put that in the dumpster at 7-Eleven when we went to get coffee? Why you still got this? I don't like it.
He gonna laminate it
and use it next time I come, right?
Every time.
So the next time I came into town, I was there 2 days before I told him I was not getting humiliated at the airport again. Don't pick me up ever no more. I'm good. Thank you so much. You're amazing.
He still got it. That ain't right. I don't like it.
I don't like it either, Dr. Maynard. Listen, y'all, they have cut up and clowned on here. I'm not sure why we're even still here. Pastor Jaylon, please don't kick us off of Anointed Radio Network. We apologize for Dr. Maynard's behavior. She is unmedicated, and you're used to Lorenzo and Michael, and I am probably the sanest one in the room. I'm reading this. I typed it last week. I am the host. I am the host of the FIYAH Show, where we are putting a little heat to the word on the street. Thank you for tuning in for 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. God bless you.
Oh, wait.
I'm reading like that sign that he made. It had to be a GED illiterate that made that sign.
Hey, you leave me alone. I got my GED.
Yeah, she's like,
oh, Lord. God.
And he used multiple colors. Look at him. Squiggled it in the middle.
Yeah, I see a little bit of red. I see a little bit of blue.
You see how she treats me? You see how you treat me?
Look at that little toenail.
I was walking out to the car like, I made it.
Oh my.
They meet me at the airport. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. So, Dr. Maynard, where can the people find you? Let us know where they can get all this good ISN information. And first of all, we appreciate you for being here. And we appreciate you hanging out, considering our other guests ghosted us. Mm-hmm.
We don't need no other guests. We got Dr. Maynard.
Listen, Dr. Maynard from ISN Magazine. Tell us where we can find you and what we can do when we find you.
Well, it got it scrolling on to the bottom there, isnmagazine.com, or my namesake, Margaret Grant Maynard, and.com. Yeah, either or.
I promise you're the only one. Margaret.
It's not Margaret.
So Margaret. In order to get that fancy E, because it's spelled just like Margaret, it just has an accent over the E. You have to hit 0233, and that's how you get it. Alt 0233, and the E changes with the accent on top. My mother was being fancy.
Oh, excuse me. Listen, and I be telling everybody when I spell my middle name, and I be talking about apostrophe E. That's not apostrophe. That's an accent mark. You know, it's special.
That's accent. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
and
Tilde is the other one. Okay, I don't know what.
Yeah, and I got a apostrophe on my oldest boy, Kobe. He got a accent mark above his
Diara has an apostrophe over her E too.
Yes, come on, apostrophe. While we sounding just as ignorant as we want to be, because it's not apostrophe.
It's an accent. It's an accent.
It's an accent mark. Is it a tilde?
You don't get it.
Did they call it a tilde? Is it a tilde?
I don't. Who what?
A tilde is the little thing over the end.
Oh, he said.
Oh, okay. See that? Okay. Yeah. When you say bueno.
I just got educated. Oh.
Yeah. When you say bueno.
No. When you say año.
Okay. Año.
Año.
Yeah.
You put the tilde on top.
Oh,
yes. See, I knew that from Spanish.
Me too.
Spanish. Yeah, a tilde. Come on.
That's where I learned it. Lorenzo, you didn't take Spanish.
Este día es muy agradable.
What?
Yes, you did.
Este día es muy agradable.
Was that your final test right there?
Listen. You know he couldn't speak
I can
English.
say my ABCs.
Me too.
Right? O-T-J-K, L-M-N-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T U B
W
X Y Z. Hey, stop playing.
I should like to say W.
W.
Be bilingual.
Yes, come on, girl. Speak to him. Speak to him. See that we got people of multicultural.
Did I do okay, Mike? Did I do okay?
He don't know. He don't speak Spanish.
You want me to count to 10 in Korean?
Uh-oh. Come on.
Ahead. Hana, dul, set, net, dasit, yasit, yoga, yoda, ahap, yo.
Oh.
Yoda. He said Yoda.
Yogi Band, boo boo too.
Don't ask me to say nothing else.
Don't ask them to speak Spanish. That's what you don't do.
I can hablar español poquito.
That's all you know. That's all you know.
I can order some food.
Of course.
Yeah.
Order it, please. Come on.
Dame dos enchiladas de queso.
Hey.
That's his favorite.
All right.
Dr. Maynard hungry.
Hey, yeah.
You know what?
What the fuck called?
Dame dos tacos.
And I can order you a drink in Spanish too. Margarita, Don Julio.
What?
Agua.
Not agua. Say agua.
Agua.
Yo necesito un limonada.
Oh.
Limonada. Lemonade?
See?
Oh.
Take it in cheese. That's what I do.
Hey.
We don't get knocked off of here. Pastor Jay, I promise you, we probably should just cut the show down to 30 minutes.
They ain't got the disclaimer yet, do they?
After 30 minutes, they ain't nothing good. They ain't nothing good coming out of here.
I already threw the disclaimer out. We're good.
It was for the rest of the month.
Yes.
But yes, super fantastic show today. Laughing and cutting up with Dr. Maynard, who I had no idea was a rapper from them Harlem streets, man.
Can we spin it again?
Harlem on the rise. Uh-oh. Oh, you got to do the mix.
Lorenzo, throw her a beat.
Oh no. I did you hear that?
I'm so mad.
Throw her a beat, Yieldit.
I ain't got it. This is not my ministry.
Lorenzo messed up. I'm disappointed because you were supposed to go.
I know we trying to beatbox. She's supposed to hit the desk.
Wait a minute, you rap in New York. How you?
But I'm saying though, hold on. Oh, you talking about get the pencil?
You don't remember being in high school?
The pencil.
Yeah, you make a beat with a whole pencil.
Yeah, but
I did it like this. Look. I'm gonna show you how we used to do the beat when we were in school. Look.
These beats is not working.
Dr. Maynard, now that they are gone, I am super excited to have you on the show today.
OMG.
The work is beats ever.
Worst ever. Oh my God.
Listen, I ain't know who's about to be rhyme off of that mess y'all had right there. But look, y'all, this has been a.
Come on now, give it up for the human beatbox. Come on now, he passed away. Give him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Now on to him.
You got the Dougie Fresh. Everybody come from New York. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, you're not doing a good representation of New York. That was horrible.
I did my best to
way. I got to take my head off of that because that gave me a headache. But yeah.
Wow.
It's that and you from the dirty South, really? What's your name? Mike O?
Mike O, what? Who, me?
You from the dirty South, Dirty Third Records, and you out here beating like that?
You don't want me to get started.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
Oh my God.
Like it.
I don't like it. So I think we're gonna just end the show now because I'm feeling some way. I don't know. It gave me a headache and it made me take my hat off. Listen, ladies, have you went and given the girls a squeeze? It is October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Go give the girls a squeeze. I know it hurts. I know it's painful, but we need you to be in the know, doing your breast examinations, also getting your mammograms. My daughter texted me earlier and said she was going to get a mammogram. So I'm so proud of her. But yes, y'all gonna see your girl Yielded in her pink all month long. Don't look for the yellow. And if you see the yellow, look for the pink ribbon somewhere because it's gonna be on me. But want you to know that you need to be in tune and in touch with your body. And pun intended, touch them, squeeze them, feel them, know what they feel like on a regular basis. Get in, not you, Michael, the women. Feel self exam, not Michael exam. So yeah, get in the know. Go and have your mammograms done. Get your screenings done, ladies. Understand your body after your monthly. Make sure you're feeling, rubbing, touching in the shower. Do self breast examination. You don't know how? Go look on YouTube. It's on there. You look on YouTube for everything else. Go on there. Soap it up and rub it out. You understand? Go do your exams. Yes, that's the best way to do it. You put soap on it. And it's the best way to be able to palpate. Palpate means touch and feel because the soap is lathered and you rub and you go around and you go around and you go around and you feel. Okay? All right. There you go. Google it. Self-breast examination. It is imperative. Also, ladies, if you are someone you know are in some sort of situation, domestic violence, it's also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. We want you to know there is help. Get out. Whatever you got to do, get out. Find help. There is help all over the place that you can tap into. Safe houses, all kinds of things. So yes, you don't have to stay in those kind of situations. We'll touch on that probably next week. I think we got domestic violence. I don't know. Yes. Lorenzo. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Lorenzo. But yes, definitely want to make sure that we bring awareness to those two things. They are near and dear to my heart. I am a survivor of both. Amen. And so want to make sure that we are in the loop and in the know of what to do, how to do, and protect ourselves. But yeah, it's 6:37. Ooh, 7:37.
You know what we do at 6:37?
What we do?
I don't know.
Well, can I piggyback off for you for a second just to throw in there about the gentleman?
Come on.
Men get breast cancer too. So,
yes.
I heard that.
Yeah, men need to take a feel or try to get some information on what works best for them to see if it is something that they very well may have, because men get breast cancer as well. And just to throw it in, because I knew that we were talking about that, so I did my due diligence. And
you better be prepared. Come on, doctor.
Cancer support community, for those who may want more information, you can reach them at 888-793-9355.
Yes, come on.
Support community, and American Cancer Society is 800-227-2345. 800-227-2345.
Yes, and for those of you that are here in the Houston area, Angels Surviving Cancer is an organization that has a plethora of resources, connects, support groups, all kinds of things. They help with funding, finding all kinds of everything. And the Rose here in Houston also helps out with finding and providing free mammogram sources for individuals. So there's help out there. There's all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of things that you can do. So yes. And your girl is going to continue to wear her pink and her purple for domestic violence awareness. So you may catch me in pink, you may catch me in purple this whole month, but it's gonna be some pink somewhere. A couple years ago, I got one pink braid, and I had it in my hair, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's cute. Why you got that in it? Have you had your mammogram?" Squeeze girls, yeah. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get
a pink braid.
What? BB Winans. BB. BB. Baby. Get you a pink ribbon, put in your beard right there.
Okay. All right, no problem.
I can paint one when you come for the play. I can paint in there.
No, we good.
We want you to be able to support.
I'm a support.
Or we could, you know what we could do? We can put this ribbon right here on the top of your head, just like my hat. We could put that on top of your head. I think we should.
Tattoo it.
No. We ain't tattooing nothing.
Now they're gonna tattoo it.
No, we ain't tattooing. Nope.
We'll paint it on there. I think you should do it. I think you should. In support of all the survivors. Those angels you had on here last week. I think you should do it for them. Miss Daphne and Amber. Yeah, I think you should do it. And Michael, I think you should get a pink ribbon tatted on your belly.
On my belly? All right.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm grateful for all the survivors because them beasts, they didn't make it.
Ooh.
That's
called. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shade. Oh my God. She is Eddie Boucher.
Did you see that? That was like stealth bomber right there.
That came in just like this.
That was a slow punch.
Mm-hmm. Look, that punch made my microphone come in. Watch. Watch. Look at it.
It was open. It was just perfect to land. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
It made my mic appear. It's been disappear. It's been invisible all day.
I'm sorry.
That was a good one too, Dr. Maynard.
New York. I'm not even gonna say nothing.
That was a good one, Dr. Maynard. That was good. Them beats didn't cut it. But listen, y'all, for those of you that are listening in, we've had an amazing time despite the sorrowful, pitiful efforts of the beat masters, Mike O and Lorenzo. They didn't do a good job with that, but they've done a great job co-hosting the show today with Dr. Maynard, the CEO, the founder, the chief. What are all them titles, Lorenzo? Editor-chief.
Editor-in-chief.
She
is an international best-selling author. International. Not just here in the States. She's all over the world.
All over the world.
And she's from New York.
New York.
That's it. New York.
Brooklyn.
Harlem, USA.
All them in the house. Oh, you gotta get your Harlem Shake though. You gotta get the Harlem Shake.
I don't know how I do.
There you go. There you go. You doing it? You go ahead. You gotta just move them shoulders. Just Harlem on the rise.
That's what they do. That's that Diddy dance.
Hey.
That
ain't Diddy.
I plead the fifth.
That ain't Diddy.
All of a sudden, stop.
That ain't Diddy. That ain't Diddy dance. That's the Harlem dance.
I ain't going to his party. No.
That's the Harlem Shake. That ain't Diddy.
We ain't going to his party. No, man.
That ain't Baby Oil Queen.
Dr. Maynard, when are you gonna come down to Houston and visit us?
Let's see. I've been to Houston before. I just haven't been in a couple of years. You guys gotta let me know in advance when you're doing something else, and I could try to make it.
Yielded, make it happen. I want to meet Dr. Maynard.
Well, on the 19th,
and he doesn't
play. On the 20th, she has a book launch. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there.
January 18th, we got to Saved and Silly.
A couple weeks anyway in Atlanta.
Yep, we got January 18th. We got to Saved and Silly.
Where is that? It's going to be in Houston. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do.
So look. Do y'all know that Dr. Maynard purchased for the May show? She purchased a virtual stream and watched it saved and silly from the comfort of her house and enjoyed it so much that she featured us in the ISN magazine the next week. Publication had already closed and she stuck us right on up in there. Did.
Because editor-in-chief means I run this.
Talk about it.
They say it's always good to know the people at the top.
Listen, she slid us right on up in them things. Them comedians was elated to see themselves in that magazine. So yeah,
they were great. They were great. It was an excellent show.
That show was dope. I cried at the end. I cried in the car too.
You go cry. You go cry in the car.
Yeah, I cried in the car.
I don't laugh easy.
And you laughed.
I would laugh.
It was the girl pregnant with twins. I know, wasn't it?
You just said you don't laugh.
Laughed quite a bit. So yeah, it was a very, very good show. Very well done.
Was Cousin Al there?
No, it was the Queens of Clean.
Oh, the Queens.
Dr. Maynard, did you just say you don't laugh easy?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm talking about. I'm going. When I come in and it's a bunch of comedians, the same way church folk be. Church folk, that's that church folk say to mine, let me see what you're working with.
Listen, them queens brought it. Them queens brought it. Tanya say she got priority seating because people thought she was pregnant.
Oh, they did an excellent job. They really did. They really, really did.
Yeah, they tore the house down.
They thought she was pregnant.
They thought she was pregnant. She said the lady told her, you get the boy first if you pregnant. She said she ran back and put her hand on her back. And she said, oh yeah, these twins is killing me.
And I stayed for the whole show.
You stayed for the whole show?
I stayed from start to finish.
And
plus I'm supporting Yielded. I love my Yielded. So
that's so sweet.
From another mother.
And then we took out to church at the end, didn't we?
Church, hallelujah.
Went right on in. Went right on in. The good singing. RJ sang.
Yes, they did.
Sang his good singing, and me and them ladies, we danced.
Excellent show. Excellent.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, so January 18th, come on in. I came from what was that, Poppy? What you saying? Mm-hmm.
I had an itch on my lip.
I thought you was like, I ain't saying nothing. Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying nothing.
But definitely, we're gonna see you in Vegas, in those Vegas streets. What day are you getting there, woman of God? You go. I mean, not Vegas, Atlanta. I'm sorry, Atlanta.
I'll be here Wednesday.
Oh, so don't miss Dope Women on Thursday at 4:30.
Oh, you talking about the women in radio? Is that it?
The Dope Women in Radio.
The Dope Women. You've been nominated. You in there?
So it's not even a nomination. It's you are a dope woman in radio.
All right, boo. So I'll be there for my Yielded.
Yeah.
Hey, did you invite Janice?
Miss Janice, we're going to Spin Awards in Atlanta on the 27th is the award show. 24th is going to be Dope Women in Radio. You're just going to get an award.
Awesome. I don't want to hear it after this.
All right.
So Cousin Al is nominated as co-host of the year with his dedicated news. So yeah. Prayerfully, we bring that thing in. This is nominated as the voice of the year. FIYAH Show is nominated as the best radio show of the year.
Best.
Yes. And we in one other category too. I forgot.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. But yeah, so we're gonna see how many of them things we're gonna bring home. You working the carpet?
I will not be there for that.
Okay.
I have to. What happened? I can't even remember. Oh, they changed our flights at the last minute. And you know how, especially when you kind of buy your tickets early, and the change just was not doable. So I have to leave the day before.
Oh, okay. Well, look, we about
it, but can't do nothing about it.
Okay, we doing Atlanta Live on Friday. Play that video. Let us see some more of this New York stuff. Let us see it. Another one of your fellow New Yorkians. I think that's a puppy, a Yorkie, right? That's a puppy.
Yorkie is a puppy.
Yes.
So y'all not New Yorkies?
No.
No.
We're not dogs.
Oh,
like
my bad. So this is one of your fellow New York natives.
New Yorkers.
Is that my boy?
New Yorkers. Yeah, that's your boy.
It's my boy.
That's your boy.
This my boy.
Uh-oh. What happened?
What happened?
Lorenzo said, now don't watch it.
Hold up. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
no, Look at him. Why?
We having technical difficulties, but we got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
You got it. Come on, Lorenzo, for the recovery.
Yes, for the recovery.
Woo! There he is.
Don't you point your fingers at me like I'm the only one. You will get your time too. Your test is sure to come. And I'm so glad that he understands. That's why he came down as a man, to overcome what we couldn't do ourselves. He knows that we needed help, but I'm trying not to lose my faith. While I'm relying on what the Bible says. The ways of this world is tempting and hard to break. Glad you make human mistakes. Glad he knows I'm human, and I make human mistakes. Oh, he's coming for a church without no spot or wrinkle. Seems so impossible. So much to offer in this world. That's why when he comes, he'll change us from mortal to immortality. Cause if we had to do it on our own, then heaven won't be our home. But I'm trying not to lose my faith. While I'm relying on what the Bible says. The ways of this world is tempting and hard to break. Glad he knows I'm human, and I make human mistakes. Ooh, glad he knows I'm human, and I make human mistakes.
Hit it, Michael.
Come it. It comes.
Woo! Glad he's a forgiving God who knows I've made human mistakes.
Yeah.
That is Mr. Antoine Hilton from Long Island, New York. Dr. Maynard, go ahead, give us your review, your opinion, your thoughts. What you think about that human mistakes?
Go get a
I
hat.
think the words were great.
Yes.
And he trying to give Beyonce a run for the money. I'm talking about from the. I'm not meaning that as a joke. In other words, he is. Yes. See, y'all so bad. I didn't do it.
in that country genre. Come on.
In that country vein there. Yeah, but it was a beautiful song. He was hitting them notes, and everybody can't do that. And he sounded great. And most importantly, it was the message. We all make human mistakes.
That's it right there. So since you're gonna be in them Atlanta streets, we're gonna be in Atlanta Live on Friday. So come hang out with us at Atlanta Live. Mr. Antoine Hilton's gonna be there performing.
All right. So I gotta where's the flyer and information so we can
I'll make sure you get it.
Awesome. Tell Janice.
Oh Lord, don't tell her. She gonna show up. That was secret information. That was private.
Oh,
but yes, y'all. It's 6. That hat did everything for me. Yeah, you didn't change the hat.
I'll do it again. Watch.
I can't. Oh Lord. Now you putting all your hats on. I can't. I can't with Michael. It's 6:54. Now you look like Panama Jack.
Bam. Who am I now?
I can't. I cannot with you.
Yeah.
Dr. Maynard.
Yeah.
I loved having you on the show. You're a great guest.
Thank you guys. I enjoyed being invited, and you guys are awesome. Absolutely positive.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us for 3 hours.
It's a different kind of interview, huh? It's a different kind of interview. You're not used to this.
No.
I think it was the beats that threw her off because she used to.
It was that. I don't smile.
Oh, man. Y'all gonna make me want to do this beat again, man. Y'all wild right now, man. You know, y'all gonna make me want to tap again, man.
Y'all beat.
Yeah, let's practice before next Tuesday, because
please. I really need you guys to practice on the beats because it was shameful. It was
the human beatbox. I just did the human beatbox.
You don't need no trees to throw no shade on that. It was bad.
That's my New York friend, y'all. That's my New York
Lorenzo,
friend.
next time I'm just gonna start doing the walk and you go at it. Go ahead. Not just
from New York. She's okay. I'm just gonna have to let that live right there.
Michael's going way back. They're like, what they doing?
You whopping.
Come on.
Dr. Maynard, do you know one of those good gospel comedy shows that you watched on the live stream?
Yes.
Michael showed up and they was playing music and he got up and started twerking.
Oh Lord.
At a gospel show.
No. Ooh.
Hey, you know what?
Come get you.
You know what? You know how many
after the service?
Hey, you know how many videos they got of that?
Everybody was posting. It was hilarious.
Oh my God.
It was hilarious.
Where can I see? Where can I view?
Did not tag you? What I'm gonna have to find it. I gotta find it and send it to you. They was tagging me all over the place.
I'm gonna talk about it.
Michael stood up and went to shaking his backside. I was dying laughing. It was hilarious. Listen, y'all, it's 6:57. We have done our due diligence with cutting up with Dr. Maynard on today. Go check her out on I Ascend magazine. Get your face in the place. If you can't afford to put yourself on the cover, then let somebody else do it and you be like Moni in the middle. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I Ascend magazine. Reach out to her. She's got all kinds of things going on. Get some of those books. Church folks gonna bust hell wide open or go to hell in the handbasket. I made up me a name. Yeah, I made up me a name. Don't worry about it.
Title.
That's a new name.
Church folks going to hell in a handbasket. Go ahead and get that. From the pulpit through the pews to the exit. All y'all going. That's what the book said. I ain't see it. All y'all. And you're going in a handbasket led by a serpent. That's what I saw on the book cover. But go ahead and get all of these good books. She's got the latest one coming out. The name of it is in my head right now. Boundaries. See that? See, my head ain't just for holding that hat. It's stuff in there.
Boundaries. The key to self-respect.
RESPECT. Find out what it means to you yourself. Go get it. And make sure y'all doing some reciprocity out there. We had some great nuggets on today.
Don't make me do it. RECIP. All right, let me stop. Okay, all right. Don't make me do it again. Don't make me do it again.
Dr. Maynard taught me a long word today. What's that word again?
Reciprocate.
Reciprocation. Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Yes, reciprocation.
Yes.
Reciprocity.
Yes.
Reciprocation.
Reparations. Oh,
reparations.
No, we ain't gonna talk about that. Let's not talk
Oh,
about
okay,
that.
yeah. I'm sorry. So, yeah, it's been a great show here on the FIYAH Show with Michael Lorenzo, and of course, our great, amazing guest, the lovely, beautiful, mentally beautiful Dr. Maynard. We are super excited to have her anytime she stops in. Reach out to her, get connected to ISN Magazine, follow her on all the social media platforms, get her books, get her magazines, get her everything, because she's a wonderful woman. And she says she was for the underdog. Church folks going to hell in handbaskets.
Get her a beat.
Can I get it? Don't do it. Don't do
now
it.
Now unto him who's able to keep us and present us faultless before the Almighty God. May the grace of God and sweet communion of his Holy Spirit rest, rule, and abide with us henceforth, now and forevermore. Amen. And we are sick, and he's really trying to. I can't. Get up and get out. And we'll see y'all next Tuesday, 4 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're on the East Coast, meet us at 5. If you're on the West Coast, meet us at 2. We'll see you there. We'll be bringing a little heat to the word on the street. It's your girl Yielded. We out.
Yep. Peace.
And hair grease.
Hair grease.
And hair grease. Earl.
No Johnson.
You guys were